Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Um, this is I came to do this stream because I got a message. I got a call from Ralphie's family. If you don't know who Ralphie is, he's the friend of the family that recently died. Hi, Jelly. How you doing? What's up, Bruce Gas? How you doing, brother? And they called me in specific to thank all of you in the boxing community and the T sector. You guys, y'all pulled through and y'all helped come up with the money for the funeral, and it means a lot to them. It means a lot to me, and I just wanted to thank you guys on their behalf for helping out somebody you didn't even know, and it really means a lot. It really does. He was a good kid. He didn't deserve what he got, but he's in a better place now. And thank you guys for laying him to help lay him to rest, because I know he's in a better place. You guys know he's in a better place. I went and thanked the T sector already. Well, one channel in the T sector, but that's the only channel or one of the couple of two, three channels that I go to. So, and one of the few channels that I let know what was going on as far as Ralphie goes. This kid, he's 26 years old. He was 26 years old, and he was taken from us way too soon. And yeah, it was a shock. It was a shock. But I want to thank you guys again. It means a lot to me that y'all were willing to help a family you didn't even know. And this is what I talk about. This is the type of thing that I talk about, helping people out that you don't know that possibly needs it up, lift them up if you can, give them an ear. Sometimes all they need is someone to listen to what they got to say. Sometimes they might need a little monetary help. If you can, that's fine. And you guys really pulled through for me, and I appreciate it. And the family appreciates it so much. He had a wonderful funeral that we went to. Um, it was kind of difficult for me and Katie to stay there too long, um, but we stayed as long as we could because we also had to go visit my mom because she was in the hospital. And once we got that, we went and visited Ralphie. The place really took care of him. They were able to have an open casket so that you can view the body, and that's thanks to you guys with the donations, and also the family that donated, and all his friends. But um, it was a mess, and they were able to make the body viewable. So thank you, guys. It means a lot to me personally. Um, I could not thank you guys enough. I know I keep repeating myself, thank you, but in these type of times, it means a lot. Um, but it also brings something up that I think is very important. We don't have a lot of time on this earth, and to bicker and fight over petty stuff when you don't know how much time you have. Stuff like this puts things into perspective. My mom getting hurt and Ralphie dying the way he did um, was a real, it put things into perspective for me as to what's important and what you can leave at the wayside. And all this petty bickering and all this stupid, arguing over total bullshit, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to put the energy into it. It's not worth it, for the negativity that comes out of it. What's up, Vamos? How you doing, brother? It's not worth it. I mean, because we can all be, you could be gone tomorrow. I don't want to put no bad luck on anyone, but you could be gone tomorrow, or a loved one could be gone tomorrow, God forbid. And you miss the opportunity to let them know how you feel. You know, you need to treat every day like it's your last day because you never know. This is a picture of Ralphie. His name is Rafael Oliveras. Um, and this was a good kid. He was a good kid. He was looking for work. The last time I saw him alive, he was at my house. Um, he almost got a job with Lowe's, and all he needed was his birth certificate. That's the last thing he needed. Birth certificate, yeah, birth certificate, social security card is all he needed to be able to get to work and get back on his feet. Now, I told you that's the type of person I am. I'll do whatever I can to help someone out and help people out. What's up, Morpheus? How you doing? And unfortunately, he didn't get the stuff in time, and he ended up in a place where he shouldn't have been. He could have been at work instead of where he ended up at. So time is important. Spend your time wisely. Tell those people that you love, tell those people that matter to you that they matter, because you might not get the chance to again. And there's nothing worse than not being able to let somebody that you love or that you care extremely, extreme amount for, and it's too late and they're gone. Exactly, Morpheus. Yeah, time and family are extremely important, most definitely. But all these petty squabbles and all these petty arguments and drama, you know, you need to take it into perspective. Is it really that important? Is it really that upsetting that you're going to let this, rule what goes on in your life when there's more important things? Tell your child you love them. Tell your mom you love them. Tell your brother, give your brother or your sister a hug. Let them know how you feel. Tell your friends, hey man, I appreciate you, because you won't get the opportunity again once they're gone. And that feeling sucks. That feeling really sucks. Ralphie's death and my mom's accident put things into a perspective like nothing else has. I've lost a bunch of friends in my life. I'm 59 years old. I have lost way too many friends, and I can't stand it. That's how come I hold on to friendships for dear life. I appreciate that, Morpheus. I really do. I try to stay the same way. I'm guilty of letting. What's up, Yepperson? How you doing? I'm guilty myself of letting shit get to me, and letting my feelings, letting my emotions get the better of me, and then I get involved into petty bullshit and arguments. But when there's a death of a friend or family member, or a family member gets hurt, it it changes the way you look. It changes your outlook on things, and it has for me. I've lost too many friends, to more than I ever want to count. I know, yeah, I know, Jefferson. No one lives forever. Absolutely. But the time we have, show the appreciation. Let them know. You never know what's going to happen. With me, I, as for the past, I want to say 15, 20 years, I've made sure that I've let my friends know how much I appreciate them. And I try to be as forgiving as possible. What's up, Don Ramon? How you doing? I try to be as forgiving as possible, but yeah, to a detriment. People think that I am too forgiving. People think that I'm soft because or As Jelly says, I'm Mr. Kumbaya. But don't get me wrong, I love the I like it. I like the tag. I gladly accept the tag name of Mr. Kumbaya because at least I can say I tried. I don't want any of you guys to go through the grief that I've gone through in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't wish that on anybody, and I don't want none of y'all to go through it. So just rethink and just show those people that matter to you the appreciation that they deserve. And if you can, just if you can help that one occasional, you know, person out that's less fortunate than you. You never know. It could possibly help someone. Just listening to people, sometimes that's all they need. An ear, you know? Exactly, Morpheus. Exactly. Cherish the ones around you because they bring you positive energy. Exactly. Thank you for the praying hands, Jelly. I appreciate that. But you can't say it any better than that right there. Morpheus hit the nail right on the head. I'm sorry, this is not a boxing stream or, it's not a review or anything like that. But I felt it was important for me to come up here because the family wanted me to show you guys appreciation. You have no idea how much it meant to them because they were really falling on hard times and not able to come up with the last bit. That funeral cost $8,000, and I think you guys, the people on YouTube, came up with like a couple of grand, and that meant so much. It meant so much, and I thank you guys for pulling through, not for me, but for Ralphie and his family. I am eternally indebted to you guys for that. I really am. What do you say, EJ? By the way, was a guy named Neo here earlier? No. Neo hasn't come in. Why? Neo's a pretty good guy, and I've known him for a while. What's up, Ty? How you doing, my brother? I was just thanking everybody for helping out with the funeral costs for my friend Ralphie here. Ralph Oliveras. If you want to send well wishes to the family, let me know, and I'll definitely send them along. And to those of you that donated um, anonymously, I appreciate those. And some of you didn't donate anonymously, so I know who some of you are. I, I can't thank y'all enough. Yeah, Ty, this is the kid. He was just 26 years old. The biggest thing that he had on his mind was being a ninja on a video game. You know, that was his escape from reality because his real life kind of sucked. And me and Katie and our neighbor Kim, he was living over there with her. Um, we're trying to help the guy get on his feet, and that's what he was doing. He was trying to get on his feet. He all he was short by was a fucking birth certificate. That's all he needed. And he wouldn't have been on that fucking street that he was on when that unfortunate event happened. Oh yeah, Jelly, that live was great yesterday. I had fun. I had fun. I got some stuff off of my chest that I needed to get off. But yeah, this kid was younger than my nephew when my nephew died. You know, and one of the best times I had with him, I think I told you guys about the camping trip we had up in Navajo Lake. It borders New Mexico and Colorado, and he was there. Man, this kid, boy, I'll tell you what, he could smoke. That motherfucker could smoke. Jesus, dude, I don't know who smokes more, him or Katie. These two could smoke. But anyway, yeah, that's the main reason why I came on here live. If you guys want to talk about this subject and stuff like that, that's fine. I'll throw a link out there, but I don't plan on being on too long. Mostly, it was just to say thank you to all you to the people that donated, and thank you to the people that gave prayers and 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 stuff like that, and positive vibes to the family. I appreciate all that. Um, Again, you guys don't know how much it meant to me, y'all. For y'all to pull through the way you did, it was just amazing that you guys could do that. What's up, Iceman? How you doing, brother? No, no. Yeah, the trip was great. The trip was great. We had a good time. Um, I had just I didn't have no internet for the trip except for one day. I paid for $20 for one day of internet, and yeah, I didn't get any messages that day. But the day we got off the ship, I had found out my mom had broke. She had slipped. She was at a bank and she slipped uh, on the pavement. I don't know exactly how it happened, but my auntie was with her, and she slipped and shattered her hip and broke her femur. So she shattered her hip and broke her left femur bone. That's the big bone on the quadricep, I think it is. And I had got that news, so I had to cut my vacation short by 2 days. And on the way back, trying to go get to mom, I found out I got the call that Ralphie was murdered. And yeah, it was just I was stressing to rush back home, and that's the thing I didn't want to tell you guys at that time. I didn't want to say, well, my mom shattered her hip. I want to get to her, because again, that puts things in. She's 79 years old. She could possibly not could recover for something like that. So I was stressed. And Jelly, she was a trooper. She was checking on my mom because I was driving, and I asked Jelly, freaking out. I asked Jelly, could you call and check and see if she's okay? Let me know what's going on. Blah blah blah. And Jelly just took it upon herself to check on all that stuff. So I appreciate you, Jelly. You don't know how much that means to me too, baby. That meant that meant the world to me. And then you guys, man, just coming through with the funeral costs for Ralphie, man. I just appreciate all you guys, man. I really do. I really do. But that's why I came up. The family called me about 7 to 10 minutes ago, and they asked me to thank you. No, actually, it was they called me about a half hour ago. Well, I love you too, sweetheart. I love you very, very much. You my little sis. That's right. And you didn't have to do what you did. You didn't have to take that responsibility, and you did out of friendship. That's what's important, guys. It's stuff like that shows people that you appreciate them and they appreciate you. That's more important than any other bullshit that goes on there. You know, you're fucking fighting over opinions and shit like that. It's stupid. Ah, brother TY, what's up, my man? How you doing?
What's up, brother? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm a little. I'm still a bit messed up about Ralphie, but the family called me today, not too long ago, thanking you guys, the boxing community and the T sector for
Yeah,
helping out.
yeah,
Y'all,
man.
you
I'm
guys
sorry
came.
again, bro. I'm sorry again, man.
No, I appreciate it, man. I
That
really do.
feeling ain't gonna go away, bro. You know how it is.
I know I haven't gotten over my nephew's death, and that was back in 2018. I still not over it.
Yeah, my brother too, bro, that I've been with. And 30 years grow up, bro. Died motorcycle. I mean, they all been gone. One nigga, he died of leukemia quick, bro. Like I think in 2 months, bro. Like I'm like, fuck. My grandma died of that back in the 90s, but
Yeah, it's
when I was locked up. But everybody's gone, Jet. I got that feeling too, bro. Like all my partners, the ones
yeah.
that are they're all dead, bro. Within the last 2 years, 18 months, 2 years, 3 years, they're dead, bro. They're all gone.
I lost too many friends, and I can't and I can't stay focused on bullshit. You know, it's just there's too much more important things to do than to worry about drama with this one or that one over petty bullshit. And if they want to continue it, that's on them. Let them continue it. I ain't gonna fucking
Yeah.
continue it. I'm done. I'm done. I don't need that negativity in my life.
And my nigga Tootie, he died in apartments. They shot him right there in Daytown. And I be over there apartments with him all the time, bro. He used to walk over to my people, bro. And then I think God saved me that time, bro, because I'm always with him over there. The time I wasn't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a special cast for my. I'm gonna do a special stream for my nephew. Like I said, he was shot in 2018, but I think I'm gonna have his friends up here and just remember him, and talk to you guys about him. Have some video and pictures of my nephew. He was like an amazing kid. I can't call him a kid. He was 36, but still, to me, he was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. We say that all the time, bro. How many times when shit like this happens, everybody, like, we remind people or they remind us, but we say it all the time, but like we take that shit for granted.
I'm sorry for your loss, Don Ramon. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, man. Yeah, that COVID took a lot of good people. COVID took a lot of good people.
Yeah, a lot. You ain't lying. Man, where's Don? I didn't see the comments. Hold on. In my G. Man. What's up, Morpheus here? Yeah, sorry, Don, bro. Yeah, man, that COVID dude, it took a lot, man. Shout out to Eric. But yeah, people take life.
You're one of the pound for pounds. Look at that. Morpheus says you're pound for pound.
Whatever.
He says you're one of the pound for pound champions.
Yeah, I appreciate it. People don't want to give me my stripes, bro. You know why they do that? At least some of them recognize, bro. I appreciate it, fam. Yeah. Yeah, man. Nah, but we take life for granted, bro. People, that's why sometimes it's all good to do the roast and do this and stuff, but when you get to that point, like, people be like, yeah, you take life for granted, and you got certain people be like they speaking real, speaking deep, and then the next day they on here again doing the same shit every day.
Yeah, exactly.
They're on here doing the same foolishness, bro. That's why I tell you, bro. Like, sometimes, bro, that go for me and anybody, but I know how to mix it up. Like, it's a time and a place for that shit, bro. Because the internet is really, in a sense, it's a make believe world, bro.
Well, yeah, for the most part, it is. This is, you get to be,
whoever you want to be.
Yeah, for some people, they use the internet as a safe. They use the internet as a way to release and act the way that they normally wouldn't normally act. But but I just want to say, guys, put things in perspective. Appreciate those people that you appreciate now while you got the chance, because you might not get the chance again. Seriously. Tell your kids you love them. Tell your mom you love her. Tell your dad. Yeah, especially tell your dad you love him, because dads don't get enough love, in my honest opinion. Some dads just don't get enough love.
Shit, what if they don't love you, nigga? He's supposed to be calling me. Shit, I ain't heard from the nigga in 30 years. That nigga owe me 40 years of child support. Maybe I can make a couple parlays with that bullshit money, them Christmas cards you just send a nigga every 5 years with $50.
Parlay.
Like that make up for you being a father. Nigga, get your bitch ass huh? Nah, but go ahead, Jay.
No, but I'll give you for instance. You know, you guys know, like me and Mick Smith, we have gone at it, but I don't want nothing bad to happen to Mick Smith. When I found out that he was sick and in the hospital and stuff like that, I literally, I really did pray for the guy. You know, doesn't mean I like him anymore, but the interaction we had, entertained a lot of people. The interaction him and I had entertained like hundreds of people, and it just brought people entertainment. And even though some think it got way too serious, and maybe I might have taken a few of his comments serious, the thing is, I wouldn't wish harm on anybody. I wouldn't wish harm on anybody.
I'm with you on that, bro. Yeah, thanks, Morpheus. I appreciate it, bro. Mean a lot, man. But yeah, man. I don't either. There's a couple good, man. There's some good people on here, man. Very few, but there's some. Don, like, there's a lot of good dudes on here, bro. There's a couple, you know what I mean, in this. But you got, sometimes Jed too, bro. I mean, we on the internet, you be around so many characters. So, to me, like I always say, you choose who you mess with is probably most of the people you choose with be around you in the world. That's why it's hard for me to relate to a lot of these dudes. And you know what I mean? Because, you got a lot of guys, a couple people I can relate to, depending on what struggle they come from. And then you got a lot of Jack in the Box motherfuckers, chicken sandwich ass niggas with 2 egg rolls with a toast of buttermilk on the side. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I need to talk to you, man. I'm going through it, dog. For real though, bro. You my G, man. I just popped this. Now I'm really going through it though, my nigga. Might need you to stay on here about at least a little bit, 20 more minutes by the time that you do. At least add 20 minutes, bro, before to whatever time you expect to blow off. Cause man, I need to chop it up with you, man. Fuck, man.
Fine,
man. Like shit, bro.
I'm here for you, brother. I'm here for you.
I know, but now go ahead. Yeah, we back to the Jack in the Box, but after the Jack in the Box, the little chicken sandwich, the little 2 egg roll ass news. Hey, Jed. Speaking of Jack in the Box, Jed, you got Jack in the Box. Do they got Jack in the Box in New Mexico?
Yes, we do. But there are not a lot of them around.
Okay, let me ask you something, because I know you've been to Jack in the Box, motherfucker, like all of us have. But look, you remember they took the best thing off the menu. I ain't trying to get away from the conversation. Okay, you remember the potato wedges?
Oh yeah.
Did they take them out over there too, bro? This happened a couple of years ago, bro. They took the potato. Bro, I was so sick. That was the best thing late night, bro. The potato wedges, remember, bro?
Here's something.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like I like going to Waffle House, right? Now they got plenty of Waffle Houses in Texas. They got plenty of Waffle Houses in Louisiana.
Yeah.
They got them in Florida too, right? Do you know that once you get past Texas, Louisiana and Florida do not even know what the fuck green chili is?
They haven't seen what?
They don't know what Hatch green chili is, man.
Hatch green chili? They don't know what that is?
They don't know what that is. It's like in New Mexico and in Texas, in some parts of Texas, that's an option to put on your fucking on your what do you call it, the hash browns.
The hash brown, yeah.
You could throw some Hatch green chili on it. I was so fucking butthurt in Florida and Louisiana.
Yeah.
You don't know what you don't have green chili? Oh hell no.
Yeah, they don't really, and you know what? I know what you kind of talking about, but they don't do it at a lot of the places. They don't give you that option either. They do that in New Mexico?
Yeah, they put it in New Mexico.
Oh, that's live, bro.
Yeah. You can put green chili on fucking pizza out here. You could put green chili on burgers, pizza, you name it. You could put green chili on anything out here. They do. They got a green chili ice cream. I ain't even joking.
Yeah. Iceman said that bacon steak melt sandwich is pretty good by Waffle House. Yeah, Eric, I know, man.
That's like a Philly cheesesteak, man. That tastes like a Philly cheesesteak. That's a good sandwich. I wanted some green chili on it, but guess what? They didn't have none. Like, what the fuck? What's up, Mad Dog H? How you doing, brother?
Mad Dog Ace. Yeah, man. Yeah, them Jack in the Cracks, bro. They ain't. What are some of the states that don't? Because I know some states don't have a Jack in the Box, bro. I'm trying to remember a couple of them that I met on here. People told me they don't got Jack in the Box. I'm trying to.
The only
Wait,
problem out here is there's not a lot of them out here. Like I think there might be 3 in Albuquerque. There's none in Los Lunas. There's none in Santa Fe.
oh damn.
There might be 3 in Albuquerque. That might be the only 3 in the whole state, for all I know.
Ask Eric. We got so many Jack in the Boxes, bro. Out here, bro. There's so many Jack in the Cracks, man. Yeah, bro. Yo, there's so many Jed. I mean, bro, bro, it don't matter what side of Houston, past wherever you at, north side, south, bro. There's so many Jack in the Boxes out here, bro. If you can't find one, you blind as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no way, bro. Ask it, man. There's so many Jack in the Boxes out here, bro. You could take some out of here and deliver and throw them in other states, bro. Like that's how there's so many Jack in the Boxes out here, man. Yeah.
Here's the shocking part.
You ever ate at Whataburger when you came out here?
Oh, dude, I eat Whataburger out here.
Oh, that's right. Y'all got water. Okay, see, yeah, because I know they only got Whataburger in some states, man. Because I remember H Money telling me that, bro. They don't have a
Lottaburger. You got Lottaburger there?
What's it called? Lottaburger?
Yeah, Lottaburger. You know?
I ain't not saying no Lottaburger.
Yeah. No, we got Lottaburger and Whataburger. Whataburger's good. Don't get me.
What do you like better, Whataburger or Lottaburger?
I like Lottaburger.
I figured you was gonna say that. That sound more ghetto, but you notice though them ghetto places that you find with them little stands and but those be the best joints, bro.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like they got this one burger, like you go, bro, in Third Ward, bro, called Cream Burger. Oh my god, that bitch slab, bro. Yeah, like yeah, man. They got so many places. Yeah, you know, one thing about Houston, man, and Louis, bro, you gonna hear that from anybody. We really, honestly, out of all state, we got some of the best food, bro. I'm just being real out here, bro. Yeah, it's the truth, though, bro.
Morpheus, why is In-N-Out so fucking expensive, though?
That's a California thing, In-N-Out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, why are they so fucking expensive?
Yeah, that's a Cali thing. Yeah, bro. But you know what I noticed? They got an In-N-Out. I seen it. I never went to it. They made one out here, way out in Katy, Texas. Eric probably know what I'm talking about if he ever been out that way. But they got one way out in Katy. I remember they says In-N-Out, bro. I don't know if it's nothing like the one in California, but I never went into. I never touched it though. Some people say it's overrated. Some people like it. So you know, I can't remember if I ever did eat because I went to Cali one time when I was young. I don't know if I ever ate In-N-Out. You ate it?
Yeah, In-N-Out. Yeah, when I was in Cali, that Katie made sure I ate from In-N-Out because they ordered it a lot. Her family ordered it a lot.
So, what do you like better, In-N-Out or Whataburger?
I think I like.
Give me an idea.
I think I like Whataburger better.
Oh, really? Okay. I just wanna. Yeah.
Actually, no. You guys donated enough. Just hit the like button. Y'all don't need to donate to not to me. Putting my shit up there out of force of habit. Let's see.
Mine will be late, bro. Shit, like everything, man. I got so many damn bro. You know, let me hit 5 parlays, bro. For it now.
Well, you know what? For me, when the last time I went to Whataburger to In-N-Out, I spent let's see, it was like $25 on a meal for me and Katie. 25. Oh, 5. No, you know what? No, I got it confused. Was it Five Guys? No, I think it could have been Five Guys that were fucking expensive.
Bro, we got a Five Guys out here, and I never went to it, bro. How's Five Guys? Yeah, we got Smash Burger, Morpheus, and I never went to that one either, bro. I haven't been to Smash Burger or Five Guys. How's that Five Guys, bro? Everybody be telling me it's live.
Yeah, Five Guys is good, but you know who makes a really, really good burger, but they're mad expensive?
Yeah, but
is that what's that? It goes Yum Red Robin. Yeah, Red Robin makes a fucking good burger.
Man, I've seen Red Robin so many times over the years, bro. So many, and I've never been in there either, bro. I never even
No,
went to Red
dude,
Robin.
they
It's
make a
good.
good
Yeah,
burger. Yeah, they make a
yeah.
good burger, but you paying out the ass for it.
How much how much a burger costs over there?
Fucking burger. The last time I went to Red Robin, a burger cost me like 13 fucking bucks, man. 13 or 14 bucks. Like, seriously, that's just a burger. But at least they give you the option rare, medium rare. Well, you know, they give you an option of how it's cooked.
And that's just for the burger. That ain't for the
That's, yeah,
fry, the meal, nut.
that's just the burger, brother. That's just
Oh yeah, that's hot in the bitch. But yeah, because a meal, you know, a water but not probably he's gonna hit you about 12, 13. I mean, depending on what you get, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Okay, damn, just the burger 13.
yeah,
Damn, what they charge for the meal?
I don't remember, man. Honestly, I was shocked at the burger prices. But we went to the movie theater, right? Because they got a Fuddrucker, not a Fuddruckers. Yeah, I said Fuddruckers because Morpheus put that up there just now. Fuddrucker burgers I didn't like too much either, Morpheus. But they got a Red Robin's right across the street from the movie theater that I do all my movie reviews from, right?
Yeah.
And I said, "You want to go eat there?" Because it was either Red Robin's or what's that really expensive fucking seafood place? It's a chain.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember. I know you got it down there in Texas, and they have it in Louisiana too.
Oh, I see Morpheus' old comment. He said Trill Burgers. Yeah, we got bum beef shit down here, and I still ain't went there, bro. It's always pay, bro. I'm finna hit it, bro, in the next two, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, Trill Burgers, bro. That shit hiding the bitch, bro. They said, but yeah, I gotta hit it. Eric, have you hit Trill Burgers yet?
Yeah,
But
what's
yeah,
up, Technique? How you doing, brother?
yeah.
Like Scooter. The fuck, dude.
uh,
I
yeah,
went to go see my mom today, right?
that's what's
Yo,
up, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, man. That old lady, she's for 79. She's 79, right? 79. Now it's been a week and a couple of days since she shattered her hip and broke her femur bone, right? Her left
Damn,
femur,
bro.
right?
Yeah,
That woman is already getting up and walking to. She don't want to be in the rehab no more. She's trying to get out. And
she,
now I know where I'm getting my stubbornness from.
yeah, she a beast, bro.
She's already walking, dude.
Yeah, damn, bro. After all that,
After all that, and it's
that
only
quick.
been a couple of days, and her ass is already like. Now, don't get me wrong. She's in pain. She's in
Yeah,
a lot of pain. Do not get it twisted. But she wants out. So she's that's a determined old woman, man. That's a determined old woman. She wants to get back to her house. And I try to tell her, you ain't going back to that house. You ain't gonna be living by yourself no more. You're gonna be staying with family from now on.
hmm
She can't. We can't have accidents like that happening. You know.
yeah,
Yeah. And when
yeah.
I freaked out, man, when I found out she like hurt herself in front of a bank. This is what I found out what the story was. She went to the bank to go get money because the fucking her car insurance company was telling her, we're going to charge you an extra $10 if you're late with the payment. So she went to the bank, busted her ass up for that $10 that the goddamn insurance company was going to charge her extra for. Can you believe that bullshit?
Damn, that's ridiculous, bro. He
Yeah,
said, "How you
you
feel
know,
about buffalo wings at Wings?" No, my bad. Keep going. Keep going with you, son.
no, I mean, you're going to threaten an old lady with a $10 or overcharge because they're late.
That's ridiculous. I know, man. That's all these people
Fuck
want,
your
bro. It's
insurance company.
disrespectful, man. They don't give a damn, man. That's all they care about, bro.
God damn, man. It's
Pieces
like,
of shit, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Morpheus said, "How we feel about buffalo wings
Oh, I like me
at
some buffalo.
Wingstop?" Yeah,
I like Wingstop, but
yeah.
here's the thing. I like Wingstop.
It's okay. Yeah,
I love Buffalo Wild Wings, but Buffalo Wild Wings, you could drop a bill in there without knowing it real quick. And
you ain't lying. I love Buffalo Wild Wings, but yeah, Wingstop. We get them. What's them fried? Them.
when I
What
go
they
to
call Jed? Them. Yeah, bro, I'm
When I
losing
go
my
to
damn
Wingstop, I
memory,
get the
bro.
lemon pepper ones. Whenever I go to Wingstop, I get the lemon pepper
Yeah,
ones.
but it got a certain name for them fries, bro. The
The curly fries,
no, they called what they call, bro. It got a certain name to them. The
the
fries.
ones that they season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they with the queso and shit. But yeah, they called y'all
Uh,
know, bro. What's some fries called it on Wingstop, man? They got a name for them.
I can't
If
remember
they
the
say
name.
it, I know. You know what I'm talking about, Jed. Losing our memory, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, you're talking. See, I used to be a truck driver, man. I used to be a truck driver, and I used to drive all. I drove the whole continental 48
Oh,
states.
the voodoo fries. The voodoo fries.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I fuck with them voodoo fries. Yeah, but go ahead, my bad. Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Some of the best places to eat are some of those truck stops, man. Some of the truck stops, and like the best, some of the best fried chicken I ate was like at a TA truck stop in where
You
was
sit at the truck stop, bro.
it? Dude,
Yeah.
I'm not even
Hey, some of
joking.
them places you will look out, bro. And then they got some places where it's just trash. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, bro.
like I try to have one time I ate fish. I had fish from a truck stop, and I ended up throwing up for like a day and a half. So yeah, I won't eat fish from any. I
Yeah.
won't eat gas station fish
I
ever
love
again.
fried chicken, bro. I wish it was good for you, bro. I could eat that every day, bro. Like I love fried chicken, man. That's one of my favorite. Like, yeah, man. Some people they can't cook. I know I went to some of them truck stops. I was cracking jokes and shit. I ate that shit. I said, ugh. I said, who made this shit, bro? White folks. I'm just fucking like, bro, because you got some people, bro, it got no business trying to cook right. But I know a couple that can cook it though, man. Some of the one or two white that I know that, but most like, bro, like when it come to certain foods, even like Mexican food, you want Mexicans to cook for. Not saying other people can't cook it, bro, but if I have fried chicken, man, I need black folks to cook that shit, bro, because a lot of times that shit ain't. They got people cooking that shit, got no business trying to cook fried chicken, bro.
Hey,
Like,
K Money, man, you have a good night, brother, and get your phone charged up. I'll be calling you. I'll be calling you tomorrow.
yeah, shout out to K Money, man. There go my boy. What's up, K? Yeah, Wingstop though, but yeah, Wingstop be hitting too, bro. I saying with them
But
voodoo
see,
fries and shit, man.
yeah,
My
but
stomach be fucked up though, bro. After when
Wingstop
I
is
eat them
nowhere
wing and
near as
voodoo fries,
expensive
Jed,
as
don't your shit,
Buffalo.
man. I be fucked up
Yeah, but Wingstop is
sometimes.
nowhere near as expensive as Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's not. It's not. That's why I love Buffalo Wild. But I ain't gonna lie. But I like Wingstop too. But it ain't nowhere near expensive. You ain't lying, bro. Yep. Yep. They gonna hit you at Buffalo Wild Wings, bro.
Fuck yeah, man. God damn.
Not that they're not hitting us now for everything, bro. The way the economy is, but yeah, you're right. The price with Buffalo Wild Wings, because see, down here it used to be like you get a little bit off on if you go on Tuesday, bro. I don't know how it is out there, but it's like Tuesday you get a little off, but it's still high, bro. But yeah, I love, man. I can't go wrong with
Yeah,
no wings.
the last time I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, I dropped $150 between three people. Three
God
people, a hundred and
damn.
fifty fucking dollars. Come
How
on.
many wings did y'all have, bro?
Yeah, we ordered
Between
it. We because some people no, it was four people actually. Some like the bone in. I like bone in. I always like bone in. But some people like the fucking boneless ones you get charged like crazy amounts for.
yeah, I get the ones with the bone. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, with the
I
bone.
like the
Yeah,
bone in ones better, man. They
yeah,
just got better flavor. And
yeah.
here's the thing: people
Which
get.
ones you like? What flavor? Which ones do you get, bro? Do
Oh,
you?
I get buffalo, and if I don't get buffalo, then I'll get the lemon pepper. If I don't get that,
Oh, them lemon peppers too. Yeah, I like honey
or,
barbecue
or
too. Honey barbecue and
I
some
like
hot
going
wings
for
or
the
not.
hot one.
Yeah,
If I get the buffalo, I like the extremely hot one.
yeah.
Yeah, because that shit will put your gullet on fire. It's like,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I like the flats better than I do the little drumsticks. I don't know why, but I think I feel like there's more meat on the flats than on the.
We always like the flats, bro. I be telling them that too, bro. Say, man, don't give me none of them drunk. Well, you like that too. When I order, I say, man, I want all flats, bro. Straight up, man. I make sure I tell them that. And sometimes I think they started charging more, but man, bro, you got to give me flats, bro. Yeah, I'm
I would
like you.
love
I
to
want the
play
flats,
it,
bro. I don't want all them. Yeah, bro.
because for me, I think there's too much cartilage on the fucking little drumsticks, where the flats is all meat. That's it, just all meat. You got two little bones. I don't know. I like the play. What do you guys think?
No, I'm with you. I'm
No,
with
no,
you. I
I'm
like
talking
the
about the
flats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
yeah,
chat.
the
What
chat.
y'all like? Y'all like the flats?
You like the flats or you like the drumsticks? I've never been to Pluckers, man. Where is Pluckers in Texas?
Bro, we got a Pluckers too, bro. I think ain't it like a sports bar or something, bro? I see it all the time. I never go in there. I've never been in there either, bro. Yeah, fuck yeah. I heard it's expensive. That's why I ain't been in there. I'm cheap, bro.
Oh,
I'm going to the hood spots.
we got a chain. I don't know if it's strictly to New Mexico. You guys ever heard of Ojos Locos? Because we got a Ojos Locos that I love going to. It's right
Oh,
next to Mary. Right next to
what's it called? Say it again.
It's called Ojos Locos.
Okay, I need you to spell that motherfucker.
Well, why you gonna put me on the spot? Have me
I
spell?
know. We just know the names. We all right. There you
How you
go.
spell a Spanish word? What the fuck, man?
I think we might have one down here. I don't know if Eric's still in there. Eric, do we have one down here? It sound good though. It sound good, Jet.
Wait. Morpheus, isn't that one from Breaking Bad? Los Pollos Hermanos? Isn't that from Breaking Bad? Are you fucking with us?
Oh, Don, my nigga Don said that's a ball. Okay, Don.
Yeah, no, Ojos Locos is a bar, but they have like they serve like nachos. Oh, dude, they serve this nacho dish right now. Mind you, you get like 9 nachos on your plate, but each nacho is loaded with stuff.
It's loaded.
Each nacho, so you're getting a bite full, and it's not like the kind of nachos you got to dip in. Nope, this shit's loaded.
Yeah, I already know what you talking about when you talking about loaded nacho. Hell yeah, you gonna be fooling the bitch. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Man, I wish I could eat Mexican food more than I want to, bro. But it's just like even like fried food, like bro, that shit.
Dude, when you
You
come down,
get fat, bro. You gonna blow you up, bro. That's why I try not to eat. If it was up to me, I'd eat a lot more Mexican food than I do.
you're gonna be eating some Mexican food when you come out here to visit, motherfucker.
Hell yeah, I am, bro. I love Mexican food. I don't eat it a lot, bro, because you know what I mean. It gets you fat just like everything else, bro. Fried food.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I try to budget everything health. What you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
Eric
yeah,
713. Yeah, Ojos Locos is like it's like a Hooters. Yeah, Ojos Locos is just like a Hooters. What's up, Champy? How you doing, brother? How you doing, Champy?
what's up, Champion? My boy Champion. He said it's like a Hooters. Okay, yeah. You talking about Pluckers, right?
No, I
Are you
was
talking about Lost Pilar? You talking about
Ojos Locos. Ojos Locos.
Lava Pulse? Yeah.
It's just yo, and the chicks are scantily dressed. Hooters girls look like they got winter outfits compared to these girls at Ojos Locos.
Yeah.
Ojos Locos, they basically walk around in a G-string and just pasties. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying.
Oh, Jelly said I'll have to send you off with some burritos for the road. You coming for Thanksgiving. Man, Thanksgiving right around the corner too, bro. Wait, bro. Fucking money, man. I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm saying. This shit, bro. I gotta start winning, bro. I gotta start winning some more damn parlays.
No, if anyone's gone to I think that Eric G has been to Ojos Loco. Am I lying? Are they scantily dressed or not?
I want to go for Thanksgiving too, bro. I want to come see y'all too, man. I just wish it was fuck, man. Damn, Thanksgiving's right next month too, bro. Damn.
Yeah,
That shit be
far away.
fly, bro. The holiday. That's what I'm saying, man. Every time of the year, bro. It be. Yeah, go ahead, Jet.
I got to pick up my niece. My niece is gonna spend the weekend next weekend. She's gonna spend the weekend with us, and she wants me because she's a cheerleader, right? And she wants me to take the role of her dad and introduce her. She wants me to walk her to the field and introduce her because her mom's not gonna go, so she wants me to go on Thursday, I think it is, and then Friday.
Yeah.
She's gonna meet me in Albuquerque, and she's gonna spend the weekend. I've had her on my streams before, so it's gonna be her 18th birthday. And if I have her on my streams, guys, you still gotta be polite, respectful, and nobody hits on her. End of story. Nobody hits on her.
Yeah,
That's my little niece now.
I got it. I feel you, Jet. Yeah, Turkey Thanksgiving sounds good right about now. You ain't lying, bro. Yeah, for real.
Oh, we got a Twin Peaks out here too, Eric. We got a Twin Peaks out here. There, the women aren't bad there. The wings are pretty good. The food's not bad at Twin Peaks, but I like Ojos Locos better. And I think Twin Peaks is better than Hooters, but not as good as Ojo Loco.
Y'all got pluckers. So when y'all mentioned pluckers, I seen a pluckers out, but I haven't been in one, bro. But I heard it's expensive. Look kind of like a sports bar or something, bro.
Morbius,
Uh,
why would you tell Age Money I'm allergic to chicken? What the fuck? I love chicken, man. Shit.
EJ, I'm telling Age Money you allergic to chicken.
I've never been to Pluckers. I might have to try it the next time I go.
Yeah, I may have to try it, bro. I know. I bet it is good. I know. Somebody told me they expensive than the motherfucker. They gonna hit you. Oh shit. Well, they hitting you either way, so it really don't matter. What kind of food they got at Pluckers? Everything.
Yeah, what's their menu look like? Is it just chicken? What is it? Do they got other stuff?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, Morpheus said it's great. Yeah, Eric G said I'm gonna be in G Town. Yeah, Galveston Halloween weekend for the bike show. Yeah, that's what's up, Eric.
He says the fries is average, but the chicken is great.
Oh, the chicken's great. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go see about that. Yup.
See, I like me spicy chicken, man. I gotta have some spice on my chicken. I don't like, and like when I cook chicken here, like when me and Katie cook chicken or we make chicken strips here, I don't do the breading. I just we do pollo frito. We just fry the chicken the way it comes like that because I like that skin crunchy. I do not like all the breading. Like when I go to a place like when I go to a wing stop or a Buffalo Wild Wings, I'll always order no breading. Just give me the wings fried, and I always order it extra crispy. So I tell them throw it through the fryer twice, because I like my wings hot, spicy hot, and crispy as fuck. Yeah, chicken is healthy. The thighs are healthy.
Yeah, the chicken's healthy, but the skin, the fried is what gets you. But see, that's the best part of the chicken. Why I like fried, the damn skin, man.
Fuck yeah, me too, man. You know what I used to do? I used to make little snacks. Like I did. Katie would get mad at me when I did this, but I'd take all the fucking skin off the chicken
Yeah,
and I'd season that up and I'd fry that up, and that'd be like little snacks. I use that like little fucking pork rinds instead
I
of pork
know,
rinds.
bro. Bro, that's why we get fried, bro. That skin, bro. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing like that fried, boy. But I always eat that terrier, the one you get at Kroger's, man, for like, say, you know what I mean? Whatever chicken. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that shit good.
At Kroger's, you talking about the wings?
No, the chicken, the whole chicken.
Oh, the whole chicken. You know what?
Yeah, the rotisserie, the rotisserie. I always get the
Oh, I get
rotisserie
that.
chicken at least once a week, bro.
Oh, dude,
Always, every
I
week.
dude,
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. That shit good for yeah, bro. That
I,
you know
I
that.
love, I love. Yeah, and we don't got a Kroger's. We got a Smith's, which is a subsidiary of Kroger.
Yeah,
And I always get it, and I tell Katie, get the darkest one. Get them. If
yeah,
it's black, that's the one I want. I want the one that's most overcooked because those wings, the wings on that fucking chicken, when they're dark like that, oh, fucking chef's kiss, man. That shit is great.
yeah.
Chicken beer. There you go.
Chicken and beer. Yeah, Pluckers, just go for the wings and beers. Be ready to wait. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, trust me. I bet. Yep. That's another reason I ain't went in there because I see the line be outside too. A lot of times, just like, bro.
Yeah, man. You know what? There's always a line around Popeyes out here. Popeyes and Chick-fil-A, the lines are ridiculous. I never go to Popeyes or Chick-fil-A because the line's too fucking long.
Yeah, I know. I go now. I go to Popeyes, man. A lot of times, man. To be honest with you, because we got so many. I don't know how it is. There's a lot of times, bro. I've went. It don't really be bad, bro. Like I guess it's the time you go. Oh, Morpheus. I've been to Gringos, bro. Oh, Gringos, the truth, my nigga. Woo! Gringos. Yeah, Jed, you ain't been to Gringos.
No, I haven't been to Gringos.
You need to get your Puerto Rican ass dog through here. You're out on the other side of LTs in Texas instead of down here by the H, Houston, Pasadena, all that shit, man. Like, yeah. Yeah, Don said Chief, I really don't want the restaurants and food.
I'm a little hesitant. Why would I go into a restaurant called Gringos? They boil in me, like you think like white people.
Man, that Mexican restaurant. Hey, bro, that Gringo's the truth, bro. Yeah, that's Mexican restaurant right there. Oh man, that food good, bro. Yeah.
They need to rename it Morenos. Like call them Morenos.
Everybody know that bitch by Gringos. You say Gringos, bro. You already know they're gonna bring the chips and the hot sauce, of course, bro. You already know. Then yeah, man, Gringos the truth, man. Yeah.
What is going on?
Jed will love. Yeah, I know Morpheus. Jed will love Gringos, bro. Yeah. Then the drinks, you got, you know what I mean. They got variety good of them mixed drinks. But yeah, man. Bro, I'm fiending, bro. Last year, before crawfish season was up, it was so damn expensive this year, and it was so dry. I didn't really ought to get to eat no crawfish, bro. Now I gotta wait again, bro, till after another probably February, March, bro. I'm fiending for some crawfish, bro. Damn, man.
When is crawfish season? What's up, Raider? How you doing, brother?
There go my boy, man. He happy again today, man. I bet you any money he finna say baseball the best sport in the world, man. I just got that. I just get that sense from him, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. See what I tell you? What I yeah, it's good. It ain't. Everyone Ray said it ain't fun when the rapper got the gun. Look, he thought, hey. And that shit starting to disgust me now, man. Man, you got to make this shit a serious. But I told him when Raider didn't like that last game, I said, bro, and I hate to say it because I can't stand it, but I told him, I already know, man. I told him the Dodgers going to win the series, bro. You know what I mean? They did now, bro. They down 3-1 the Mets, bro. So
wait, they beat the Mets 3-1?
Yeah, no, they down 3-1. Hell no, they fired their ass up like.
No, I'm looking.
What was it like?
I'm hoping for a Subway Series, man.
10-2 or something, bro. I think again. Yeah, bro. I turned it off after the thing.
I'd love to see a Subway Series, man.
Yeah, 10-2. Yeah, it was 10-2. They 10-2 there. Yeah. Subway, you got Subway down there?
No. We don't got a Subway. I mean, we do got a train that runs from.
No, you see, you're talking. I'm still on food, bro. We on food. No, we got it called Subway, bro.
Yeah, no, we got Subways here.
Y'all got Subway, right?
We got. Well, you know what? We got an Italian place out here. And I know they're not a chain, but
Raiders. Yeah.
The family's from New York. We got a sandwich place out here called Tully. They make a Parmesan sandwich, a chicken Parmesan sandwich that's fucking to die for.
Damn, that sounds good. Boy, say chicken Parmesan sandwich. Where at? What's the place called?
It's called Tully's. It's a family that comes from New York that opened up, that place out here. Man, that's like the best sandwiches that you can eat. But like as far as like a local
Raider, what's the what Raider? No, go ahead, Jake. My bad.
Another place that I love out here is called Hurricanes, right? It's a chain now, and Hurricanes, they got this one dish called the Disaster, right? And if you could eat a whole disaster by yourself, right, you only
Yeah.
pay half. And a whole disaster is like 2 burritos loaded
Yeah.
with fries. I mean, the plate is just heaping 2 burritos with green and red chili on it, and it's smothered. Oh, dude, this thing
Smother.
is
Ugh.
smothered, man.
I'm gonna ask Raider. Raider, what's the best burger spot out in LA, bro? And don't say In and Out, bro. Unless that's it, bro. But what else? What's the best burger spot at Raider LA? Yeah, how much that shit cost the Jed that Parmesan what that
Oh,
run?
that Parmesan, the chicken parm sandwich. What was it the last time I bought it? I think it was like $16. But this was a big sandwich.
Big sandwich, yeah, that ain't bad, bro. Yeah, fuck yeah. I bet that bitch that big.
Dude, you could feed 3 people, and then
Oh yeah, that's a big motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't gonna finish that motherfucker. Hell no.
Raider, just so you know, I'm a Yankees fan. So, I'm Yankees all the way.
Oh my God, with y'all between y'all two, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Yankees and the Dodgers, bro. Stop it. Bro, and that's gonna end up being the World Series, bro. I'm glad Cleveland won today, bro. I hate the fucking Yankees too, bro. I cannot stand them.
Dodgers been in the series together, man. Shit.
Yeah, y'all lucky that we had the first 2 bad seasons. We don't even make it to the wild card, but ever make it that low, bro. They lucky we had the first 2 bad games because we would have popped them damn Yankees. We always got their number, bro. We get rid of them hoes every year, and I know you hate. Well,
Fucking Cleveland, man.
hey, they're gonna go. Yeah, Cleveland needed to win today, bro. They pulled that bitch off, bro. They barely pulled that bitch off, but yeah, I mean, I think.
Fuck
You know,
man. They were fucking up my Yankees like that, man.
it's gonna be y'all. That's what they want to say, bro. You would have think where the money at, they would have rather seen New York Yankees and the New York Mets, bro, because that's what they really want to see. But that shit's dead. That shit's dead. Why's it gonna be the fucking Yankees and the Dodgers, the 2 teams? Just fuck.
Don't dismiss the Subway Series happening. It might just happen. The Mets are.
Nah, you can't ever count them out. But one thing I know about, bro, when you go down 3-1, bro, I'm just telling you, it's man. You know, man, I'm telling you. I hate to say it, bro. It kills me to say it, but Dodgers ain't losing that series, bro. I mean, you can't never say nothing because they're Mets, bro. They can win 2 games straight. Like, you know. I know my team's done it plenty of time. We've been down fucking 3-0 and made a 7 game. We've been down 3-1 and won a series. Like, but yeah, man, that shit. When you down 3-1 though, bro, it's hard. You know what I mean? The odds, if you playing odds on 3-1 series, bro. That's why when it's 2-1 and they say this a must-win situation, man. When you go down 3-1, bro, you know. Raider said there's too many burger spots down there. Yeah, I'm sure in Cali, bro. I already know. Everybody, I just always hear people talk about In and Out. That's why I wanted to hear somebody say a different other burger spot, but I'm sure there's so many of them motherfuckers.
You know what burger spot? They on the ship on the cruise that I went on, they got Guy's Burgers, right? And Star Wars Dad was bragging about Guy's Burgers and just talking up Guy's Burgers. So
Guy's Burgers?
Yeah, like Guy Fieri. From
where's that at? Where's Guy's Burgers at? Where's that?
I never been to a Guy's Burgers, but they have one on the ship that we were on, right? I went and ordered a burger from them, man. I'm sorry, that shit was like a hockey puck, dry as fuck.
Ah, man, I would have been so pissed off, bro.
The cheese felt like rubber. Like what?
You got one of them. You got one of them jailhouse burgers, bro.
Yeah,
you got one of them ones they feed us in the penitentiary, bro. That blown up ass meat, bro. It be like you chewing on a fucking tire, nigga.
Dude, and I don't got no teeth to be chewing.
They gave you one of them tire burgers. They gave you one of them tire burgers. My bad, Jen. That motherfucker chewing on a Mitsubishi, bro. What you say? A Michelin. A Michelin. He had a Michelin burger on the cruise, bro. I know you was pissed off, Jen. And let me guess, that motherfucker was small, the motherfucker.
Yeah, it was. It was like a ass hockey puck. But then
that boy say a hockey puck. That's some whole ass shit. What they charge you for that? $20?
No, it was free because
because you get you said it's a package, right? Yeah.
So I got it for free. But then I had one of the best. There's no lie. I had one of the best Philly cheesesteaks I ever had. One of the best.
See, that's what we don't really get down here like that, bro. That's what I'm saying. That the best ones are what in Philly, right? Obviously, right? Because that's where they make.
Well,
Like that's where you're gonna get the best Philly cheesesteak in Philly, right?
But me, I like my Philly cheesesteak not just with the. I like it with the soft American cheese, but I like also mine with Swiss melted Swiss in there too and shit like that. And I love lots of fucking bell pepper, onions, and shit like that. But that fucking sandwich that I ate I had to order it twice.
I know,
Dude,
man.
I had to order that shit twice. It was that fucking good, man. Because I tried everything once. But that shit was so good, I had to try it that twice, man.
Hey, let's move to Chinese. What about the Chinese food, bro? I like the orange chicken, bro. The orange chicken, and
the best
I'm
place
saying, couple egg rolls, bro. But that orange chicken, bro, yeah.
Well, you know what, the orange
Yeah,
chicken
go.
from what's that fast food place? What's the name of that one fast food Chinese fucking what's it called again?
Yeah, Don, facts,
Panda
Don.
Express. Panda Express has a pretty good orange chicken, but there's this one restaurant that I go to out here called Chen's, and that fucking place just has great chicken. We love their teriyaki chicken.
Oh, I went there finally one time. I remember my homeboy told me about it, bro. And I remember at that time, I think I was coming off. I think I had a couple days work, bro. It was like maybe a year or so ago. I finally went to Panda Express and got some chicken. That shit was live though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was good.
Yeah, no, the Panda Express like orange chicken is not bad at all. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like their pepper steak. I like their pepper steak too, though. The pepper steak was all right. And Panda Express is relatively cheap. But we have something that beats Panda Express out here, Morpheus. It's called what the fuck was the name of it? The store, the closest one closed down. What was it called? It was called fuck, I have to look that shit up. But they got one that's cheaper than Panda Express out here, and they give you a shit ton of food. I mean, for cheap. Like you'll get a mound, like they'll give you all kinds of fried rice, and they pour that shit on there.
Yeah, Bez, you obviously care about the mass truck because you can't stop bringing us up, bro. Yeah, because you already know what happened, yeah, bro. So yeah, you obviously care about them. You bring it up every time in the chat. We got 8 championship seasons, baby. We been a dinosaur, bro. You crazy. You obviously care about it.
Well, they're not as much as a dynasty as the Yankees.
Yeah. Everybody think because, and I tell people this all the time when you look up dynasty, just like Golden State Warriors, and I used to couldn't stand them, but you don't gotta win 3 to be a bro. When look up the word, bro. Like shit, bro. We've been to what, damn near 4 or 5 World Series, bro. In the last 8, man, cut it out, bro. I don't even got to speak on that. We already in the books, bro. Yeah, but as he brings up the Astro, he's still fucked up about shit. You telling on yourself, boy. You need to worry about your team winning the World Series, bro. We been out, bro. We been out, bro. But we gonna be back, so I don't even worry about that shit because we know what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna beat up.
All I know is the Yankees always end up in the finals.
You already know, Eric. It's 7-1-3, baby, all day, bro. You know what it is. It's H time, boy. Yepes, you gotta be careful about Yepes, man. You gotta get him a box of Kleenex over there, bro. You know he cry all the time. Yeah, I got his phone. I got his phone number too, though. I'm gonna get that address too. We gonna see all that tough shit he talking about.
The Astros are top. They're number 1 in the American League West, ain't they?
Nah, they got out, bro. They had the worst 2 games in the wild card. That's the first time we've been in a wild card, bro. But you know what I mean? But it just, bro. One thing about the playoffs, I tell people, is who get hot at the most. You could have the best record in the regular season, like the Yankees had it in the AL, but that don't mean you're gonna win the world. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. Like you get popped the first series. I mean, it's whoever get hot, bro. That's all it's about, bro. You know. I don't want to call you yet, Bez. I got other plans for you, bro. I don't want to call you. I told you I play chess. You ain't gonna never see it coming, bro. So just keep talking, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play you like a fiddle, boy. But yeah, Jed. But yeah, man. I know you happy, bro. Them Yankees. You been watching them?
Yeah, the Yankees. Yeah,
Yeah, you been watching every game. You watched it earlier. You watched that one today, bro.
No. Today was at mom.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sorry to inform you that you are all kinds of wrong.
Oh.
You're always telling us to let it go. Just know it ain't as easy for us, bro. Because we wanna snap off on these motherfuckers. We go demon time. We never forget, quick to hit the rewind. They'll say some fuck shit and you'll pull us in a huddle like we're supposed to hold hands. But these motherfuckers cuddle, you're just asking for trouble. They do the grimiest shit and he says be the bigger person. Fuck that, we popping off, throwing shit and cursing. Without a beat you say let it go, it'll all be okay. I'm sorry to you and you and you. Everyone have a wonderful day. I'm so happy you're here. This song is not the place where everyone knows your name. Keep your cheers. That please say you're sorry shit bores me to tears. And every time you do it, this shit runs through my ears. Kumbaya on board.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, Jed.
I gotta play it whenever you start.
You gotta play it, man.
On board. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, that's lame. Kumbaya, this is not a game. Kumbaya, we are not the same.
Morpheus, I don't think I could take space up, bro. I don't think I could live in space for a year, bro. Even for 2 million. I don't know about that.
We don't have to fight. Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my jet, please shut up. Kumbaya, dear jet, that's enough. Kumbaya, we're bored. Kumbaya, I'm still gonna get that bitch. Kumbaya.
Oh, I was gonna tell you.
Kumbaya, I'm bored. Kumbaya.
I was gonna tell you. I got a new stream coming up now. It's gonna be.
What do you got coming up?
You know how I got Aftermath and Let's Talk, right? Well, I
Yeah.
got a new one.
Yeah.
It's called The Insubordinates, and I have the theme song already made for it, and here it is.
You walk around, head up in the clouds. Think you're the king while you pushing the crowd. Talk like you're wise, but your head's full of noise. Making excuses while you're playing with toys. Claiming headaches like it's your daily grind. But the truth is, man, you're just wasting time. Preach like a prophet, but it's all just a game. Expect your friends to fall in line and do the same. You're a wannabe leader with a cult full of sheep. But no one's buying what you're trying to preach. You want a clone army, but this ain't the scene. Ain't no Jedi, just a dark side fiend. Why you gotta be insubordinate? Think we're here just to coordinate? Got your head in the sand, man, you need to see. Nobody here is bowing down to thee. Your hero's orange, your views outdated. Making comments that are so damn jaded. Misogyny spews every time you speak. Guess respect for women makes you feel weak. You're whining about your subs like it's some big crime, but your antics are the reason they left you behind. Saying you'll leave YouTube just to make a scene, but we all know, man, it's just for the screen. Quoting Trump like he's gospel truth, but the only thing growing is your excuse. Living in a world that you built from scratch, where no one can question and everyone claps. You think you're Yoda dropping wisdom so rare, but we see a Sith Lord who needs some self-care. You're lost in the Force, but an ancient friend, more like a Padawan with a nervous bend. Why you gotta be insubordinate?
So that's what it's gonna be called. That's the new.
Oh, that's a slug to yeah. Yeah, motherfucker's crazy.
It was originally a slug at somebody, but I'm actually going to use that as the intro song for Insubordinates on when I start doing that. I'm gonna. It's not going to be about boxing or sports. It's just going to be random stuff, just talking. You know, what we're doing now.
Yeah.
It's just, but today, just so everyone understands, and for y'all new people that came in, this stream is about me thanking you all. A lot of you guys donated, especially from the YTBC and from the T sector, but you guys in the YTBC, y'all donated a significant amount to Rafael Oliveras' funeral, and it meant a lot to me. And I got a call from his family today, actually about 10 minutes before I went live, and she asked me to thank you guys. Those of you
Yeah.
that sent prayers, those of you that donated money and gave well wishes. She wanted me to thank y'all personally for helping the family out. That's why I did this today, and it means a lot to me that you guys pulled through
Yeah.
and came through for the family.
Yeah.
You guys helped somebody you didn't even know, and it meant the world
Yeah.
to
Shout
me.
out to everybody, man, that do.
Shout
Yeah,
out,
man, you don't gotta know everybody, bro, to be sympathetic.
I know,
Yeah, Eric, we got 'em. We got Green Bay this week. You better stop it, bro. You trolling. The hell y'all better, bro. Cut it
no,
out, man. You
on
smash out, bro.
my this is him. That's Rafael Oliveras. That was from the funeral. That was one of the pictures they used. It was a great funeral. I mean, as far as funerals go, um, the the place was able to set him up where they could have an open casket. Because trust me when I say he was really messed up, and they made him very presentable. And it's thanks to everyone that donated, but to me, it means a lot that you guys in the YTBC and in the T sector were able to come through the one. Y'all came up with close to $2,000. That the funeral in total was 8,000. The goal was 8,000, and when I put the link up there, y'all hit it like crazy.
Yeah.
And
Oh, we got Pigeon up in here. There go Pigeon.
that meant
Pigeon. Oh, look at your Pigeon.
that meant it.
Oh, look at Pigeon over there. Hey, Pigeon. What'd you do last night? You come up in there with about 20 different accounts, man. You know what I mean? Bro, you're gonna have to keep making them, bro. You sip on that bottle and make another 30 accounts, bro. Keep drinking on that motherfucking that goddamn meat. What's that over there used to drink, Jed, that that old cheap fuck, hold on.
The cheap shit over here is fucking.
No, but I'm saying, it's like Kool-Aid, bro. You know what I'm talking about, the old wine he used to drink, bro, in the hood, Thunderbird.
Thunderbird or Tango.
Pigeon sipping on that Thunderbird, bro. He's sipping on that Thunderbird. Yeah. You remember that Thunderbird?
Oh, I remember Thunderbird and Tango. What was it? What was it called? Tango Ray? Tango something or another. But yeah, Thunderbird and Tango. Yeah, I remember those things, man. Oof. Boy, they gave me headaches.
Yeah, man. Pigeon been getting destroyed lately, bro. I feel you, bro. Just go drink some more, bro. You'll be all right, man. I know you've been taking L's.
Yepperson, no, the 8,000 covered the viewing, and it covered the burial. It covered everything. And again, to all you guys, and some of you made it anonymous, but some of you also just put your real names. I'm not going to put that up there, and I'm not going to call you out, but I'm going to say thank you guys that did donate. It meant more to me than what you think. The kid was a good kid. He was really a good kid.
Yeah, he looked like a good kid, bro. He do. I can look at him too.
Yeah, he was a good kid, and he didn't have a mean bone in his body. I mean, the meanest thing he thought about was being a ninja on a video game and killing all the stuff on the video game. That was about it, and it's sad that he's gone, but I'm glad that he had the service that he had, thanks to a lot of you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Jelly Yepperson, don't worry. Yepperson better get his funeral money ready, bro. He better get him about $16K when I get done with his bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bury his funk ass under that YouTube. I'm gonna bury him under his YouTube, under his computer.
Do I gotta play the Kumbaya again? Do I gotta play Kumbaya again?
Kumbaya. That's what Yebba is gonna need, bro. You better get him about. You better stop worrying about other funerals. You better worry about his own funeral, bro. Get you about 16K, bro. You'll be all right. Let me talk about shit. That Kumbaya. Shit. Yeah, he love Pigeon, man. You gotta understand they got a relationship, bro. Just let them do their thing, Jalen. Yeah, Jed, but yeah, man. It's crazy, man, how fast life is, man. Just like, man, ain't one day you here, the next day you gone.
Yeah, no, that's true, guys. And that's
Yeah, best, man. You one of them dudes, bro, that just talk and type in the comment section, bro. I know your kind, Epperson. A nigga run up on you, bro, you gonna fucking nut up, bro. Stop acting like you about this, bro. You not, Yepes. You're on a computer, bro. You know what I mean? You a little fucking weasel, bro. Everybody know that shit about you, man. Just chill out, bro. You're not about that. We understand that, bro. Okay? You want to hear that Kumbaya song again?
Oh, what's up, TBS? How you doing, brother?
Oh yeah, I'm glad TBS is up in here, man. I got my receipts from my boy TBS, man. That motherfucking Jefferson, man. Sending people fucking money and then filing a bank claim and shit on motherfuckers, man. And I got the receipts too. You know what I mean? You know, you better watch what you be saying, Jefferson, if I really expose you for the whole ass nigga that you are, bro. You know what I mean? Not that people don't know. Jed, that's like Jed, but honestly, Jed, that's like me sending you money, bro, because I want to be in I'm a follower and I want to be in a clique so bad that a motherfucker tell you, man, send us $100, you little old bitch ass nigga, before we even think about letting your puss ass in. You know, and the whole ass nigga that he is, he sent the money. Then he asked for it back, realized what the dumb motherfucker did, and then he go file a bait claim for $100. Who does that? Who does that? Shout out to TBS, bro. I just wanted to get that off, man. My bad, Jed. Nah, but this YouTube shit. I call it U-Troll now, bro. People said they were gonna use it. I came up with that last night. It's not called YouTube, it's called U-Troll.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad, though. U-Troll.
U-Troll, you like that? Outlaw heard me say it. He said, I'm going to use that one. I said, yeah, use that one, man. Outlaw beast, boy.
But then somebody might get
emotional damage.
Oh, shit.
Or, listen, you got to be careful what you say because
He'll charge you with insubordination. He'll charge you with insubordination.
Okay, I got to leave that one alone. That one I got to leave alone. I got to leave that one alone.
Yeah. Pigeon, another account, delayed queef. Come on, man. Cut it out, bro. Jed, how old are your nephews, bro? You got nephews?
Yeah, I got my oldest nephew, God rest his soul, Jason, he was 36. No, 34 when he died.
Oh, my bad, bro. He ain't here. Oh, man.
Yeah, but my younger nephew, he's 20, 25 right now. He's 25. He's a good kid. He went to go visit his grandma, my mom. He goes to work. He lives. He works like a couple miles away from her, where she's at. He actually rides his bike to go visit her. That's a good grandson right there.
Yeah. Poor Yepes ran away. Now he got exposed again. But yeah, Jebet, what about the pigeon song? Can you play the pigeon song?
I gotta go to Mel's channel to play that. Give me a second.
Okay.
Pigeon, Mel wrote a song for you. I don't know.
Oh, she wrote a song. She wrote a song for him too?
Not Mel. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Mel.
she gonna get you for that. Oh, you called.
No,
Oh,
I was
she
trying.
not gonna hop up on the pad. You fucked
No,
up, Jen. Oh my
no, not
god.
that Mel. Not that Mel. I'm talking about
I was just. I was gonna say,
Melissa.
"Ooh, Jen in trouble now, man."
No, I meant to say Jelly. Jelly wrote a song for you, man, and it's funny, but I don't know how you take songs. Hold on a second. Let me see. It's under videos. Okay, I found it. Let me see here. Let me open a new tab. Put it there.
TBS got receipts on boys, man. Shout out to TBS again, man, making boys run off these panels now, bro.
All right, Pigeon. This is the song that Jelly wrote for you. All right, now mind you, Pigeon, she wrote me a song too, the Kumbaya song she wrote to me. So you gotta be able to laugh at yourself. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself. Okay, so here you go.
Jed, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. That name up in the comment, bro. That's Pigeon right there. Don't fall for that.
Oh,
So since he up in here, now you can play it. Yeah.
I'm playing it now.
All right. Oh, there we go. Let's get it.
Said it's back on the mic one more time for the one time. Let's go, let's go. Get him up, get him up, get him up.
Get him up.
About Pigeon, a disgusting little troll. He's a weirdo who dresses like women. In case you didn't know, he's a sad, sorry drunk who spreads lies like this is ass cheeks. Coming for me only gets this played on repeat. I said, yeah, take it in the ass. Repeat. I try to be nice to you. I don't know you at all, but I'm gonna bend you over, bitch, and let you take it raw. Ain't that how you like it? I'ma do it with my words in public and still talk about you in private. You have no problem hurting other people, and I can't stand a bully. You'll catch all the smoke every time. I promise to show you fully just what it means to come back. I saw you shadow boxing, those little love taps. Watch you jiggle a little because you're fat. You're ugly. You got 3 chins and powder on the tip of your nose. You got a bad attitude, and that shit surely shows. I listened to you wallowing your bottle for 3 days. I had not a single word to say. I started to feel bad for you, but I never will again. Nobody likes you. You can't even keep fake friends. People stop watching your fake troll trash. Now you're mad. Nobody wanna watch you pop your ass. Get it, shorty. Lie about your height too. Oh lordy. If you gotta lie about your life, then maybe you should change it. You're 65, but I still have to explain it. Paint those toes, talk that shit. Next it'll be a BBL.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You're an ugly woman. You just can't win. I didn't want to have to come for you, but I won't pretend.
Jelly roasting this nigga ass, bro.
What's up, Batman?
Boy, you're a sorry person. I got a question though. Do you take it to the floor when you paint those toes? Do you drop it hot and dip it low? You messed up, now you're catching bows. And I can go toe to toe, tap dance all over your bullshit. Just so you know. You sparred with Mike Tyson, maybe you did. Did he clean your clock to make you weird like this? Something happened, you got a couple of screws loose. If you want jelly, baby, you can come and get me. But I'm working with the juice. You're pissed, you're angry, you're cussing me right now. You're plotting on how you can take my channel down. Go ahead and do it. I'll start over every time. You can't beat a resolve like mine. You want my channel, come and get it. I'll promise you this now, your little birdie ass will regret it. Pigeon, sweet pigeon, what a dirty bird. Your ass is so fudge packed you couldn't pass the turd. You're constipated, you're grumpy, you're a bitter old man, but you're following me everywhere, makes you my fan. Keep watching from the shadows like the weird ass that you are. When it comes to distance, you better stay far. You're an old used up dirty bird, I'm a rising star.
Shout out to Jelly, my sis, man, smacking these motherfuckers around. Y'all better be careful, man, for y'all end up on the diss track, bro. All I gotta do is get a word, man. You motherfuckers better stay in line, bro. Straight up.
Yeah,
man. Better stay in line, man.
Let me say this. Listen, don't get all hurt about a song because first of all, it's content, and if somebody went out of the way to write a song about you, I appreciated mine for I thought it was funny as fuck, and I'm sorry, Pigeon, but I'm not sorry.
But that's different. Your song and Pigeon's song, there's not even no comparison. This is not a diss track to you though, bro. This dude's on a whole nother. We're playing with a whole nother deck over there with him and everybody else, bro. Your love, you know what I mean? You're kumbaya, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna throw a link up here. Here it is, right here. Make sure. Although she's not the hostess right now, but Jelly is doing. If you want Jelly to write a song for you and stuff like that, you can Cash App her at $Jelly Rewards, and she'll do something for you. But you got to email her, right? And here's the email. Okay, you got to email her with a description of what you want the song
Yeah,
about.
man. Show love to Jelly, bro. Cause she,
If you want her to do something, just don't have her do a diss track on me, because I don't want to hear that one. Because if she does a diss track on me, I'm gonna have to hide in the corner somewhere, like sucking on my thumb from all kinds of mental damage and shit. Please don't do that. But anyway, yeah. So if you want to hit her up, please do. She's talented. I think she's very talented. Yeah, Jelly always kicks ass. That's my little sis right there. I'm always gonna have her back no matter what. But again, I want to get on to what this stream is about, and I want to thank you guys again for donating to Ralphie's funeral costs. It meant a lot to me. And also remember, guys, you don't got that much time on this plane of existence. Tell those people that matter to you how you feel about them. It's important, because if you don't get the chance now, you may never get the chance in the future. So take the time and tell those that you love them. Tell those that you appreciate them that you appreciate them. Tell them they matter to you, because when they're gone, they're gone. That one of the reasons why I don't give Pigeon too much shit is because I know what Pigeon went through. He lost someone very close to him, and he knows I've lost somebody. So I don't give him too much shit. But he knows he's a troll, so he knows he gets flack coming back. So
yeah, and being a troll though, but when you're a piece of shit individual, bro, you get no sympathy, bro. He chooses to be that. He chooses to be that person. Like a lot of these fucking punks on here, and they shouldn't get sympathy, bro. A lot of us, we don't got hearts like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not judging, but at the same time, nobody gonna give his punk ass no sympathy. Look at the shit that comes out of his mouth, bro. If he could tell somebody he's glad that one of your people died and your family member, he a scumbucket, bro. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't agree with that statement at all. I mean, I know what you're saying. I don't agree that was said. That shouldn't have been said that way. I don't think there's an excuse for it. If it was done just for malice, then that's not cool.
Yeah.
But people are going to be who they are. It's unfortunate that YouTube gives this type of platform where people feel that comfortable being mean to other people the way they are. Now, there's nothing wrong with being. All right, listen. Growing up, we got picked on. Me, I'm 59. I'm a Gen Xer. We got picked on in high school. We got picked on in middle school and in pre-K. We got picked on. Now, but that made
That's what make you tough.
That made you the person that you are now. All right. Right now, I think people are being coddled too much. I think people are being coddled too much, and there are some times where you gotta just say fuck your feelings. So I understand that. I get that, because too many people are too soft. You don't want to be soft, not now, because people can just be mean on YouTube and people get all hurt. So it is what it is. I don't agree with what was said. I don't like what was said, but I don't know what was going on behind the scenes. But I absolutely love Mad Chad. Mad Chad, to me, he's one of the cool cats, and I love going to his to the tavern, and it is what it is. But a lot of stuff goes on over there. All right, so beefs happen. That's how come I say I don't let these petty beefs, and I'm not gonna let it ruin my life. I refuse.
Exactly, Morpheus. Nah, go ahead, Jet.
I'm not gonna let these petty beefs rule my life. I can't. I'm not gonna be here that much longer. I mean, relatively speaking, I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, like I said, show those people that matter to you that you appreciate them, because you never know. And again, thank you so much for the donations that you guys have made for the family, for the Oliveras family. It meant a lot to them, and that's why I did the stream today, is to thank you for them. What's up, Mateo? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I don't, but I feel you, Jed. You know, but some of these people, bro, they, you know, I'm not gonna feel bad for them because they choose to wake up to be a piece of shit person every day. Pigeon's the main one. He want to decide a guy that can waste his whole day, drink all day, and sit here and make 150,000 accounts all day, every day. But you laugh at that shit. But just think about it.
I know.
No, but it is funny. But then at the same time, just think about it. Just think about how many demons that guy got, bro. Like just really think about any man that fucking does that all day is a sick motherfucker, bro. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. What's the difference between somebody like Pigeon and a serial killer that you watch on these movies that come out with movies? Any of these dudes, there ain't no difference between them motherfuckers. Because there's no telling if he can do all this sick shit, bro. What do you? I mean, you just know what type of person he is behind the scenes, bro. There ain't no telling what he's doing around kids or anything, bro. You got to understand, it got the same pattern, bro, with these type of people. Anybody that does shit like that is a sick individual, period. You know what I mean? And then what is somebody supposed to feel sorry for him, bro? Feel sorry for him for what? He don't bring nothing, no positive energy to the world. He's useless out here. Like, well, what did you know? The next question you ask is, why did God even make him? Like, he's useless. Like, and it's not being mean. It's just telling the truth. What does he do, bro? You wake up every day. Me and you wake up every day, bro. Just think about this for a second. Me and you wake up every day, bro. And we sit behind a computer, bro, and we make a million accounts, act like a little fucking child, bro. And sick, disgusting shit. Throw on dresses, bro. You know what I mean? Sit here and go to every comment section, bro, and just keep saying degrading, disgusting shit. You know what I mean? And fucking just keep making. Who does that? Who got the time to do that shit all goddamn day, all day, every day? Who? A sick individual. He's sick,
Well,
right? When you agree, though? Don't run away from the conversation. Let's not put Kumbaya. We're gonna put Kumbaya on again.
No, I'm not.
Nah, go ahead.
Let me also put this. All right, there are people out there, okay,
Yeah,
that this is their only connection to the outside world. And the only reason I know this is because I used to be one of them. At one point in time, I became very agoraphobic. Agoraphobia is where you won't go outside. If you don't know what it means, you won't go outside. You won't step beyond the threshold of your door. And at that time, I was playing World of Warcraft all the time. I would play that game 18 hours out of the day, sleep, wake up, play World of Warcraft. And it was that way for years. I was afraid to go outside. I wasn't born that way. It just happened. You know, just something happened in my life, and I was afraid.
And I can relate to that. I understand.
Here's the thing. There are other people that I met that they've had such traumatic childhood and stuff like that. They're too afraid to meet people in person, so they can only meet people through the internet, and they can be a persona that they couldn't be in real person. So they would make up this persona and be that person on the
and I know exactly what you're talking about.
And that's how they live. They live
and that's how they live. Yeah. Yep.
They live vicariously through the internet.
Yep.
Now, some people
facts. You're right.
But this, I understand it, because me recovering from agoraphobia, I get it. I understand, you know. I wouldn't go troll people, you know, but I'm the same person that I am talking to you now, but I had back then I was younger, and I had more of an attitude, and I'd like cuss you out a lot quicker. I made motherfuckers cry. You know, I
Yeah.
don't do that shit anymore. You know, because I gotten over the agoraphobia. I get outside, I meet more people, and you know, YouTube actually helped me get to meet more people and actually go out and see them.
And
The game helped me get through what I was going through, but it made me become I don't know if it was a game exactly, but I became agoraphobic through that time that I was playing World of Warcraft. But the second I started getting on YouTube, and they were talking about these meetups and the South Tube 2, Chili Tube out here, you know, I got out of that. You know, but some people don't get out of it. Some people are stuck here, and this is their only connection to the outside. So I kind of get why.
And I understand it too, bro, in a sick type of sense, because that's what trauma will do to you. And I can understand that. I can actually understand that type of sick behavior. But at the same time, we've had a lot of us, depending on it, done had traumatic shit happen to us. But we don't do that shit. He chooses to do that, bro. You know? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. He chooses to do that, though.
I know. I told you I was gonna play the game. Kumbaya,
Kumbaya.
He's still telling us to let it go.
Because we wanna snap off on these motherfuckers. We go demon time. We never forget. Quick to hit the rewind. They'll say some fuck shit and you'll pull us in a huddle like we're supposed to hold hands. These motherfuckers.
I know. I'm tired of it, Jelly.
They do the corniest shit, and he says be the bigger person. Fuck that, we popping off, throwing shit and cursing. But I think you say let it go, it'll all be okay. I'm sorry to you and you and you. Everyone have a wonderful day. I'm so happy you're here. This song is not the place where everyone knows your name. Keep your cheers. That please say you're sorry shit bores me to tears. And every time you do it, this shit runs through my ears. Kumbaya on board.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Morpheus, bro. I can't huddle up, bro, like this, bro, every time, bro. and Jed is right, though, man. How sickening. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look what TBS said. We've been through way more than these trolls, bro. They're just weak. You know, and Jed, you're right, because even though we say our shit, okay, we don't know what kind of shit, sick shit that a motherfucker did to him, bro, and this and that. And and people could sue it. And I could actually say, like, let's say he actually explained it too one day, bro, or you seen in the movie just how disgusting or bad something could happen as a kid, bro, and you got to feel for something like that. But at the same time, bro, and nobody would understand that, bro, you know, because they never been through that shit.
Right.
But at the same time is when are you going to get help for? I mean, you got to look at all the times that, you know what I mean? You have to get yourself back to that place where you're going to be a normal person, bro. Because like TBS just said, we've been through a lot. Like, bro, I mean, what are you supposed to do then, Jed, if you've been in a situation like that? Let's piggy bank off that though for a minute. What would you think? Okay, not knowing that we can feel imagine what could have happened to this person to act like this, but let's say it was that bad, bro. Okay, and I can feel for that, especially if it happened to a person when they were a kid, because that ain't their fault, bro. And you know what I mean? And people's been you wouldn't have no idea what happened to them, okay? And I can understand that true-heartedly. But after that, what do? They've had time. Like I'm saying is, if somebody can use that as an excuse why they treat the people and do the shit they do, then where do you go from there then?
Remember, you know how sometimes I say, sometimes when I talk to people and on the closing of the show and I say, you know, help the less fortunate than you, even if they just need an ear, just need to talk to somebody. Well, you know, I'm gonna say this, and no, this is not a kumbaya moment. This is a fact.
Yeah.
You know, I listen. I try to listen to what people are saying, even on the internet.
Mhm.
And one day I was listening to what Pigeon had to say. Pigeon just gone through a very emotional time, and what he doesn't usually do is share that. And he did, when he shared this, there weren't a lot of people on, and he didn't. I don't think he knew I was listening. All right. And I listened and I heard what he had to say. The guy was hurt. The guy was hurt. He was hurting. So I know that there's a different person there. This is why I don't give him the shit that everyone else gives him. Yeah, he's a troll, and I'm going to tell him he's a troll. I've told him that. And he openly admits he's a troll and he does a lot of bad things.
But he was a person, but he was fucked up before that situation you're talking about now, though.
Yeah, no, yeah, he was. But the thing is, because I took the time to listen to what he had to say, all right, and I showed him the proper response, which was concern, and I felt bad for what had happened because I did, and I shared that with him. You know, he hasn't been as bad. Now I don't expect you guys to that's not an excuse for him to do what he does and stuff like that. But this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just gotta listen and you'll hear it. And when you hear it, then you'll know how to communicate with certain people. Certain people are more difficult to get to than others. Pigeon might be one of those. And you know, he's got walls up, and not an excuse. Again, this is not a kumbaya moment.
So what would you tell somebody, bro, that has steady acted like this, bro? Regardless if you could put yourself in that situation to traumatize that what happened to him, because something did happen to him all fucked up. We know that. I know that. You know what I mean? So what would you say? What would you say to a person if you could talk to him like that?
Well,
I mean, that's my thing.
When I conversate with somebody like that, I don't bring up I don't bring it up. I don't bring up the faulty ways that they act. I try to have a conversation with them about something that has nothing to do with the internet, just something that's personal, and that's what I focus on. And then,
but you got to get to the root, though, bro. If you want to help somebody, you have to.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean.
To be able to get to the root, you have to be able to build trust and have conversations.
Exactly. True.
You're gonna get to the root if you just try to cut through. You know, you can't cut through red tape when it comes to personalities. You have to have some sort of communication. Once you have communication and trust is then earned and returned, then you can get to the root of it. You know, I haven't gotten to the root of it with Pigeon. He's just that way. But when I talk with him, I don't talk with him about why he trolls. I don't talk about who he trolls. I talk about personal stuff, you know, just random personal stuff that has nothing to do with the internet. So we can have a conversation. So I can guide the conversation in a way that I want it to go and see where the real person is. But some people, it's hard to gather that information. Other people are easy, you know?
Yeah.
Again, it's not a kumbaya moment.
No, this ain't about kumbaya. I know.
I am not saying, oh, give him a pass. No, I'm not saying give him a pass.
No, you ain't.
I do believe that there's a different person in there because I have had conversations with him, you know, where he's not trolling and he's just being a person. So I know it's possible.
The only person that can get that out is the man that made him, bro. That's a start. You hear me?
No, I heard you. I'm sorry. I was
the only person that can help that, bro, is the person you can't see.
Yeah, well, he has to ask God for help.
That's what I'm saying. And I know sometimes, a lot of times, it feels like he don't, because I'm going through that right now with God, but for a while, but you know, if he wants to wait 20 years, 30 years, like Jelly was explaining that to me yesterday on my live, like, you know, look what Job went through, but the difference can't put us in Joe's spot because he stayed faithful after God took everything from him. Ain't nobody fin to do that, bro. And I'm like, damn, I'm going through this year after year, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20. People like, bro, you got to be patient. Okay, how patient you want. But that's the thing. You don't know. God works in mysterious ways and we'll never understand him no matter how hard we think why he does. Why do you think why does half of America live poor? Why does half of America, most America live rich and they ain't? Why do you think it's like that? Like you'll never understand this.
My thing is this. All right. That's how come I believe in, if I can, I can have a conversation on here. Let's say it says I have 10 people, right? It's telling me I got 10 people that are watching me, right? If one of them people can get a positive message from me, this stream was worth it.
Yep.
If one of them people, if I had 100 people watching me and only one person got a positive message, it was worth it.
That's what I always say when on my thing. That's why I said yesterday was my last live in a while, bro, because I got to get away. I mean, I still come. If you go live, I'm going to still holler, but, I need a break from it. Like, bro, it's like, you know what I mean? I'm like you. I did my job on here was to get the people. It wasn't by no other shit, boxing conversations and everything else, bro. That's all fine and dandy, but you know what I mean? Like you said, bro, as long as you can get to somebody out here. And I've done that. And most of these people don't even take game for what it is, bro. And I don't respect that, bro. Like we don't like Jed, a lot of some of us that's been through this hardship, we did all the suffering for some of these people, bro. You don't have to dang. That's why when we on our platform, why we try to give whoever listening out there, because they might go into an unbearable situation, bro. I've been there a million times, still going through it, And then you listen to all this garbage that be on here, people coming in and out. Like it's no motivation for me to even to stay on here. That's what I was talking about last night. Even though I'm gonna still come support Jelly, support TV, support certain things, but at the end of the day, bro, it like what I'm asking myself, what am I doing this for? Like the people that's around this, they're just not good people, bro. And I don't care to waste my time.
See, I try not to
waste my time, bro. That what I've went through to do that. I know, but
I try not to look at it. They're not
yeah.
good people. I try to look at it as, all right, today is not a good day for them, or they're something's going on with them right now, that whatever, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Now, granted, the flaw in that is that people could try to take advantage of you. It's up to me to detect that. It's up to me. That thing, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Shame on me.
So I have to be wary of that. But at the same time, if I let these type of situations change me from wanting to get a positive message out, then they win. And why should I let them win when, at least one person can get it out?
But I don't think they ever win though, Jet, because their action shows that they're gonna keep losing, bro. Because they're still doing the same shit. They're still in the same mind frame. You just got done explaining about this about Pigeon, and look, he's already 3 more accounts since you've been talking. The man is never gonna learn. He does it. I could care less. He does it to himself. Nobody gives a damn about him. He could rot for all I care. His soul's gonna rot, and he did that. He ain't got nobody but him to blame for that, because he's gonna keep it up. He's gonna keep it up and up and up. Nothing's gonna change with him. Nothing is. Send him to the pits, bro. I mean, he's done. You know what I mean? So what else can you? That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. These people are just, they're hopeless, bro. And they do it to themselves, though.
But TY, I was once one of them hopeless people.
Me too.
And somebody
still feel like that sometimes, a lot of times.
Somebody reached their hand out to me and got me out of it. Not so much physically, but they got me to have a different mindset. than what I was having. Dude, there was a point in time where I was racist, or I was bigoted. I was racist against white people. All right. I was violent. I was homophobic. Dude, all I wanted to do was beat people up. That was it. That
Yeah.
was the high point of my day. I was one of those people that was miserable all the time. And what it took was somebody just listening once,
Yep.
listening to me and what I was going through.
True. Yep.
Right?
I
So
understand.
if
Yep.
somebody did it for me, why can't I do it for somebody else?
And we've done it, but you can't lead a motherfucker to the well, bro. I mean, you can lead them, but you can't make them drink it. Look what Jelly just said. She said the most realest thing here. Jed, this is alive to thank people who supported the funds for your friend's family, and he's still in here doing this, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He makes everything, he needs so much attention, bro, because he's such a loser, bro, in life. And people have tried to talk to this, but there's no helping him. I mean, if you can't help somebody, bro, what is the point? Even keep going, like, you know what I mean? Straight up, this is for people you lost, bro. People that's going on, and he comes up here and brings this bullshit up in here, bro. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying. And
Yeah, it's straight disrespect, bro.
But here's here, hold on a second. TBS, what's up, brother?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, TBS, bro?
I'm chilling on my break here, my last break of the night. Yeah, perfect timing, you know. This great live. Electro, I got a question. Keanu Reeves, you know, he's a great actor, but why do you have him there with the angel wings and stuff like that?
That's not Keanu Reeves. That's a kid that died. When I
Oh,
was
my bad.
yeah, that's the kid that died on the way back from my vacation, and he was murdered. And I put the link out, and some of you guys from the YTBC and from the T sector donated like almost $2,000 to help with his
Oh,
funeral.
wow.
That's him. His name is Rafael Oliveras.
Yeah, TBS.
Okay, you met him? You met him on?
No, yeah, he was he actually was in my house. He was using my computer to look for work and stuff like that. The only thing that stopped him from getting a job at Lowe's was that he didn't have his birth certificate, and just days later he ended up dead. He ended up on the street because he didn't have all his paperwork, and it was.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, his family was very appreciative of everyone that donated, but the family wanted me to thank all of you guys in specific, just to thank all of you for, chipping in and helping out. It meant a lot.
That's dope. That's dope, man. How old was he, if I may ask?
26, man. He was only 26.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's too young.
Yeah.
Way too young.
Way too young.
Yeah, man.
But now that you mention it, it does kind of look like Keanu Reeves.
I have bad eyesight. I'm getting new glasses tomorrow, so
I get it though. No, he kind of does have that Keanu Reeves look. No lie.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
No, but his name is Ralphie. Ralphie.
You know, it's crazy too. I'm on the TV watching The Replacements, bro, with Keanu Reeves. It's one of my movies. That's my funny with that football movie. Now, seriously, bro, it's on right now. That's always been my movie, bro. I love it. Yeah, but that's crazy. Yeah, but he does he favors Keanu. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Batman. Thank you for stopping by, Batman. I appreciate you hanging out with us and stuff like that. I actually appreciate all of you guys for hanging out.
Yeah, Batman. Shout out to you, boy.
Good night, Batman. Thanks for subbing to my channel. I subbed right back to yours, bro. So I look forward to your next live.
Yeah, but Jed, that's what I'm saying. This is about him, bro, and that's why I was saying what I said, bro. It's just I'm like you too, bro. I put my heart out to people, but then he comes in here again and again, more troll accounts when this is about something about your friend, that bro, and this and that that's the shit that doesn't make me have love for people, bro. And I've always said it. If I ever met him in life, I would down his ass, bro, because he's just that type of person you have to get rid of, bro. You
But
know,
then,
he's a threat. Anybody that's that sick, he's a threat to me, and I'm gonna get rid of him.
but then
He
you
deserves it, bro. He's a
down
piece of shit, man. He's a piece of shit.
I've
maybe
met worse people than Pigeon on here. I've met worse people, bro. He is a weirdo. I'm not gonna deny that he is a strange one, but I think the worst piece of shit I met in the YTBC is Jay Cooks. That fool is treacherous as fuck. Everybody seen how he did me and Ripper. He turned his back on us, bro. He's a Judas. He's a backstabbing piece of shit. Hates his own people, bro. He goes against his own people like that. Like, you can't trust a piece of shit like that ever, ever.
And none of us are saying we're perfect, bro. But I mean, we can see these people got issues. Not saying everybody don't have issues, bro, but it's different when your heart. I know my heart's in the right place. Just because some of us argue and we
you cut off TY.
people, bro, they're just really fucked up, bro. So you ask yourself, okay, what? Even though I get mad, I don't really hold grudges a lot, bro. But some people, it's just like, you know, like, I mean, y'all. I mean, we've all been on here for a minute, bro. We see it. We see it. Yes, everybody got their different issues with people, bro. But my thing is this, bro. If what do you portraying this evil shit up in you, bro, and doing the evil shit you do? If nobody's fucking with you, I can see if people were doing this back to you. Yeah. They say two wrongs don't make a right. I understand that because it don't, but at the same time, when you're dealing with some of these people on here, like, I mean, how else are you? I mean, how else are you supposed to go at it? Go about it.
The only answer I have for that is that you don't know what happened in their lives to make them the person they are.
And that's true. And I agree with you on that 1,000%. I agree with you. And I know a lot of people don't think about that because they're just thinking about, like a lot of us do when we get into it with these people, even if it's over petty shit, and we're like, okay, fuck you, blah blah blah, all that shit. And you know what they always had a saying, there's good in everybody, but I don't know if I believe that no more, bro.
No, there's definitely evil people, bro. And a lot of them get passes because they get like, there's people that will say, oh, they come up with excuses for them, like, oh, they're mentally ill. Their brain could be functioning very well. They have the ability to learn. They know the difference between right and wrong. They choose to do wrong because they enjoy inflicting pain onto others.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
They're
Uh-huh.
like I've met people like that even in my own family, unfortunately, that whenever they would see me, like my own twin brother, bro, he straight up told me that when I went to jail, he was laughing, he was happy about it. There's people that love to kick people when they're down, bro.
Yeah.
There's
And you're
really
right.
like,
Yeah. Mhm.
there's
Facts.
no excusing that.
Welcome,
And my
welcome, Jelly. What's up, Jelly? How you doing, baby?
yeah, what's
Hey,
up, Joe?
Jelly.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Y'all keep talking though. I just wanted to make sure y'all could hear me.
Oh yeah, we can hear you. Coming
Yeah.
in great. No, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, continue, TBS.
Yeah, so the Bible, I forget exactly where it says it, but yeah, some are just born wicked. Some people are really just born wicked, yo. And
And I believe that.
I
I
truly
believe
believe
that.
that. I didn't always believe that. I thought, oh, something must have happened to them, for them to be that way. But no, man, no. Like my twin brother, he was always the favorite. Like my parents would always have more patience with him. They would whip my ass. They would be way stricter with me,
Yeah.
and that fool's just a piece of shit because he knows he can get away with it, you know. And there's people like that. There's just
But
people like that.
Jared, you don't know today on the live that me and TY did.
yeah, you were
I was
telling me
even
about it
talking to
earlier.
Pigeon. Yeah, but not the one. I don't know if you caught the one because it was like an all night one. And Pigeon kept
No,
on
no,
and
I
kept
didn't
on
put
and
on
kept
that
on,
one. No.
and he wouldn't stop. And I told Pigeon, I felt sorry for you. After he called me a cunt, all kinds of crazy shit, didn't know me, doesn't know me. I don't know him. But because I know you and I know other people in the boxing sector, he didn't like them. And he was just some random person that just started coming around, stalking me on the internet. Everything I did, every live I have to block like 75 pigeons. And then I was talking earlier and I was like, Pigeon, you're an alcoholic, you're drinking, you're acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have this lonely life, but you don't want to change it. You want to continue to drink, which makes you mean. You want to continue to study other people. You want to sit back and study other people and then pretend to be them. There's something wrong with your mindset. And you're never going to be accepted by anybody else because you don't accept yourself. Why do you think you have 5 million accounts, bro? It doesn't take that much.
Damn.
It's a midlife fucking crisis. You have 5 million accounts because you don't know who the fuck you are, so you want to be everybody else.
It's a
Damn.
fact, bro. And
Facts.
that's where that
That's
comes from,
facts.
bro. That's where that comes from. That's where that comes from, bro. That's
I don't
exactly
even
where that comes from.
I didn't even think of that. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of interactions with Pigeon. I don't even really have a beef with the dude, to be honest. I just think that he's a weirdo. People show me pictures of him, cross dressing, and I heard that he would, get nude and shit like that on Chad's channel. Thankfully, I wasn't there when it happened because that would mentally scar me.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real, bro.
yeah, but
TBS stupid, bro.
Yeah, you know what actually got Pigeon the song? What got Pigeon the song was what he said about Chad's son. And whenever he said that, I wasn't gonna do it. And then it put something in me that was just like, that is one of the lowest to talk about somebody's man. That's why he got the song that he got. He said that he likes it, so I'm gonna play it as often as I can for him. Why do you need this attention? What is wrong with you? Because I told him, bro, if you apologize to Chad for what you said about his son and you actually act right, it's better to have me as an ally than it is as an enemy. I will have respect for you if you just say, I was fucking drunk. I make mistakes. I drink. I have a problem. I'm sorry. But it's too hard for him to do that. So it's easier for him to make 1 million accounts trying to be 1 million people. It's easier to do that than just say, I have a fucking drinking problem. I'm sorry. I'm working through it. It would be more of a benefit if you guys could support me. We can't support you if you do this.
You keep doing this shit.
So if you do this and we can't support you, then that means you're getting what you're asking for. And I don't feel bad for you.
And he's going to wake up tomorrow and he's going to do the same shit again. Then tomorrow it's going to be the same shit again. Then it's tomorrow, bro. Just get it over with, bro. Just take yourself out, bro. Like straight up. And I don't even condone that shit, bro. And want to see somebody do that to them. But bro, you got to start somewhere, bro. Erase the counts. Tell people you're fucking hurting. And then you'll see some of us real motherfuckers, regardless what we think of you, and sit here and fucking try to help you, your motherfucking ass. But
and actually have respect for you, because nobody has respect for you right now. You're a man of 50 years old. You should command a respect about yourself. You don't have that. We're not ever going to respect you if you can't respect yourself or any of us. I'm telling you, people will help you. I'm still saying that there is hope. I do have a bleeding heart like Jed at some points in time. But after I said what I did today, and he still came and did it on a live like this over something that it was supposed to be, now it's fuck you. And it stays fuck you until he fixes it. When Pigeon apologizes to Chad and he stops doing the trolling, I will be Pigeon's friend and I will be there if he needs somebody to call whenever he wants to drink or whenever something happens. Pigeon changes, then Pigeon will see that people will support him. Okay?
Yeah, Don, I heard about that too. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
Let's talk about Alonso. Alonso went over there and he was like, hey, he went over there. He got on the panel. He did what, you know what I'm saying? We've been just trying to get him to do. And it was over so fast once he got up there. TY's like, man, I just wanted you to come up here and fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get this shit over with. You don't want to come up here. But it was a very civil conversation. And that was fixed. We ain't going after each other.
Yeah, I didn't yell, I didn't scream, I let him get off. And I know he got a lot of problems now because the movie dropped, bro, but he gotta deal with it. It is what it is. But I didn't even think when he came on there, bro. Every tell you, I let him, get it off, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But this guy's not gonna change, man. He doesn't. Any guy that makes 100 and some accounts every day, bro, is fucking sick. He has a fucking. He is fucking sick, man, and he needs fucking help, bro. But if he never wants to try to get help, bro, what can you do?
Yeah, but I agree. I agree with Don Ramon in the chat, bro. Johnny Boy is way worse than that fool. Johnny Boy to me is way worse than anything Pigeon has done or said. As sick and twisted as Pigeon is, bro. I can't even repeat the shit that Johnny Boy said about.
I know what he said, and see, I know a different part of Johnny Boy.
I know what he said, bro, because I've talked to me and Jed has talked to his family. Like, people will never know why he's in jail. They just think this, and that's something I would never, because it ain't my business. And me and Jed, we know this.
Jed,
I've been discussing with him.
Can you please block Pigeon out of the chat?
But Pigeon, I'm not gonna lie to you, not trying to compare nobody about who's work, but this and that. But I've never seen nobody say the shit that Pigeon. I mean, Pigeon is just, yeah, man. I'm just gonna leave it like that, bro. I don't even care to mention that guy's name. He's despicable.
I'll be honest. I wasn't there to see what happened between him and Chad, because I don't I don't really fuck with Chad. I don't go to his channel.
Yeah.
I don't even tune in. But yeah, from what I understand, like the shit that Johnny Boy said, bro, about Gonzalo's deceased kid is it's like the sick, man.
And I never heard that, bro. I think I heard somebody say about it, but I've never. Yeah, I don't even know if I was cool with him at that time, or I never heard. I heard about it, I think, but I never heard it. So I didn't even know about that till somebody told me.
Somebody's got an echo.
Wait, did the comment disappear, Joey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me make sure. Tavern is getting, the Tavern can get all the exposure. I promote the Tavern all the time. I told you, I love the Tavern. The Tavern is like a second home. Even when I was mad at Mick Smith, I couldn't stop going to the damn Tavern. It was like my drug. I had to be there. I had to be at the Tavern, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like going into the Tavern. I like Chad. I think Chad's a cool dude. I like the music that he listens to. Over on TY's channel, over the course of the night that we were on, Carl was singing, Jack Marshall was singing. We had him up there singing. They had a great time. A lot of people popped in. Everybody had a pretty good time. But as I'm talking about, then here comes this little dirty bird. Like, just because you can't have a good time doesn't mean you got to go do this stuff, man. It gets to the point where it's like,
my bad.
It's
okay. I was wondering what the hell happened.
It's creepy. If he did the things that he does online in person, he would go to jail for stalking.
No, but
100%.
People don't
get killed. He would get killed too.
Most of the time, people don't do in person what they do online. It's that anonymity you have being behind a computer. You can act and be a completely different person. Now whether or not they believe that they're that person, it's taken on an individual basis. But most of the times they don't act that way. There's a few that what you see is what you get. With me, what you see is what you get. Jelly, TY. I believe TBS. I'd love to meet TBS one day in person. Maybe at a boxing match we'll meet up one day, and hey, we can.
Come to Cali, bro. I'd love to meet you.
I go to California every once in a while. I take my wife to go visit her mom and shit like that in LA.
Yeah, I need to make a trip to Cali too, bro.
I'm gonna go see you, TBS. Everybody want to go to California.
Y'all should come to Cali. I'll be your little tour guide.
Yeah, I gotta make it out there anyway, so I can stuff you up as in the trash can. Somewhere.
Hey, I'll help you with that, bro.
All right, thank you, TBS. All right, you know, you lift one leg up. Not that we can't lift both of his ass up, bro. We'll be all right. Well, you know, but yeah, I got
Nah,
to make it out there to stuff them in a trash can. Then we can go to In-N-Out Burger or something after we get done or whatever. Go have a
yeah,
couple drinks.
yeah, yeah. I'll just record. I'll just be the cameraman
Yeah.
and enjoy the show, bro, while you whoop his ass.
And maybe I can get that $100 back from the bank, bro, and buy us all fucking In-N-Out burger. Take us to the burger with the $100 he found on his bank
If you guys
statement.
ever meet up, I wouldn't be surprised you end up being best friends and shit like that. Like,
Hell yeah, man. I'll go kick it with TB, bro. We good, bro. We don't, man, motherfucker don't hold grudges. That's what real men do, bro. These people on here with this dumb, stupid, sick shit, bro, and then hold grudges and all this, bro. Me and TBS, he was wanted to kill it, bro, when we got on here. Ben Israel, bro, all, bro. You know, it's just like Ben said one time, bro. When you come from shit, when you been to war with people, and once you know you and I said it too, you got to get to know people, bro. So I'm not on no grudges person, but you see a lot of these people that come at us and TB and talk shit about us and all this, bro, and you keep it up and up. Those are the type of people I don't want to fuck with ever and never see. And Yepis is one of them. Ever since I met that fucking little weasel, bro, he just doesn't stop. He just keeps it up and he keeps it up and he keeps it up.
He's
a fucking troll. He wants it. He's looking for it, bro. So when you're looking for it, well then I'll give it to you. Like any other man is gonna give it to you when you keep fucking with me, bro. I'm not even fucking with you. Leave me the fuck alone.
let me ask you a question. All right.
Like straight up, bro.
Here's the thing. Why is it that me and Jefferson can talk and he don't go at me? I don't know. I treat him the same way I treat you guys. You know, me and Jefferson, I got no problem with the guy. The guy has not gone at me for any reason. I mean, he might make the occasional comment, but you know, I let that shit blow over. But him and I have always gotten along. I don't get what's the thing about Jefferson.
I think you're just his type, bro.
On his shit, lady. TBS, say that the way you said it, bro. He said, I just think he's your type. TBS, boy, you a fool, boy.
Not cool, TBS. Not cool, man.
Nah, that was good.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, Jad. Look. I'll be honest. I had no problem with the kid. You know, he came to my channel one time, and he was all drunk. I mean, I drink too, but I can handle my alcohol. You know, like Yepes is the type that you could tell, man. I've met motherfuckers like him. He's a dime a dozen. I met motherfuckers that after 2-3 beers, they can't fucking control it. Then their ego, yeah, they try to act hard.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
they start talking shit. Their insecurities come out, and that's Yepes for you, bro.
Now, I'll tell you somebody that really surprised me. I know I get along with him. I've always gotten along with him. But I have a much higher regard for him now than I did before I met him. And before I met him, I had a high regard for him. But fucking LT, all right. I got a chance to meet LT, right? And LT, when I finally met him on the cruise, right? LT was straight up. He was a cool guy, you know, just the typical Mexican that I'm used to out here, right, in New Mexico. He's that type. He's like, he wants to have fun. He wants to party. He wants to get with the girls and shit like that. And but the way he treated Katie gave me a much better impression of him. He treated Katie like gold. He was protective over her. Like when I had the dancing, when I had the dancing fiasco, he was like, he wasn't gonna let nobody talk to her. because he was watching her, watching me, watching the guys around her and shit like that. He was just like her brother. He was
That's how you do it. Exactly. That's a Texas boy for you.
that
Yeah.
gave me so much more appreciation for him, man, because he treated my wife with the greatest of respect. And
Yeah.
Katie absolutely adores him. Katie adores him. Those two got along famously. So
Good for LT, bro.
yeah, LT straight
Yeah,
up fucking gentleman.
Yeah, man.
Well, LT, that's one dude I never had a problem with ever, bro. Is LT? He's a God fearing man, such as me, such as I believe everyone on the panel here believes in God, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the one thing we all got in common. So that's what it is, you know.
And I know I got to get better, bro. Like a lot of people, I know I got to get better on a lot of stuff, but I have changed a lot of stuff. But
We all do.
I still, yeah, man. I'm still, it's it's an everyday, bro. I mean, they've all put us in a look what world. It's hard to you read the Bible and you read what God you expect wants from us, righteousness and this and that, and our tongues. Yeah, we got a lot of bad tongues on here, bro. And I got to work on that too, and I do. But then I let the devil get in me too, or I choose that's on me. But you know what I mean. I try to be better. I'm a lot better than what I used to be. So
Yeah,
but it's
it happens in increments, man. It's not a big change all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Look what world they threw us in, bro. But then we read in the Bible we're supposed to do this, but look what's all around us: fornication, drugs, this, that, evil people that want to fight us, people that want to kill us. It's just look at what we're in, bro. Look what type of world we're in, bro.
Hey, but the Bible says that vengeance is for God. God tells us that vengeance is His, man. And I used to take revenge on people, bro. I would even wait 2 years. I remember I waited 2 years to get revenge on someone. I couldn't stop thinking about this motherfucker, and then I caught him sleeping. I fucked his shit up, bro. But
did you really feel good about it once you really started thinking about it?
In the moment,
no, I'm saying after the moment. We know in the moment because that's why you did it. But I'm saying after and you started reflecting on it and dang, it does kind of make you. That's when you really start seeing if you got a heart, because when you do shit like that later on, you're gonna be like, damn, bro, I'm wrong, bro. I was out of line, bro.
Well, I was, because my Heavenly Father says I was.
Yeah.
Like, did he deserve something? He deserves something, yeah. Because he sucker punched me while I was being held back. I was drunk.
Well, yeah, I agree with you.
I was drunk. I was drunk and I was being held back. It was at a party. I couldn't even swing on him. I was being held back, and he took the liberty of just punching me in the face while I was being held. And so, like, I said, nah, and I ain't going out like that.
I gotta get my give back. I gotta get my give back. I gotta get my give back. Yep.
So
I'm sorry to cut you off, TBS, but when you get a second, since Morpheus is still in here, will you play my song? It's called The End. It's got a Sugar Skull. It's got TY's on that one too. I wanted Morpheus to see that one because I think he would like it a lot. Just whenever you get time before Morpheus takes off. But it's called The End with the Sugar Skull girl with the headphones.
Sure.
Okay, keep going. I
like Morpheus.
But yeah, I've learned that there's an easier way. You don't even have to go out of your way to hurt these people. They're actually their own worst enemy. And I've learned to just leave it up to God. And I'm gonna tell you a true story real quick because I gotta get back to work. So like I said, I have a twin brother that hates me, right? That fool's an evil piece of shit. He would key up my Camaro. I had a brand new Camaro. He would key that shit up because he was jealous. And then he got a Camaro. Like, he could have got any other car, but he wanted to be like me and shit. And then fucking long story short, he ended up crashing and getting a DUI, and he couldn't keep up with the payments. He lost his, like, he was a truck driver. So he lost his license. So like he's going through shit right now. I knew where he stayed at. I could have vandalized his Camaro too, but I was like, you know what, God, I'm gonna leave him to you. You decide what to do with him.
Yeah.
Just get him out of my life. And then I heard from my mom. She's the one that told me that. You know, so like God, he listens, man. But it takes a lot, man, because I'm a hothead. So it took a lot for me to hold back, because like I love getting revenge, but the Bible says vengeance is for God. So I just leave all my enemies now. From now on, it's just easier, man.
In his hands.
The only time lately, the only time that really gets under my skin is when someone fucks with Katie. I could care less what anyone says to me or anything like that, but when they mess with Katie, because Katie doesn't say anything to anybody, she doesn't go at anybody, and although sometimes she wants to, and I said please don't, and she won't. But she, whenever someone goes at her, that gets under my skin. But lately, I've been trying to even calm that down, because it's been the source of a lot of stress. And Katie doesn't want me getting into stress. She worries about me the way I worry about her. She doesn't like people fucking with me the way I don't like people fucking with her. So I kind of understand where she's coming from with that. All right, yo, TBS, thanks for hanging out, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah, TBS.
See you,
But
TBS.
here, let me play this for Jelly. Here you go, man.
Thank you.
I got you on my scope, this bullet coming, ain't no stopping it. I can be the underdog, but fuck the world, I'm on top of it. That's okay, I can ride, take it deep, astral glide. You can't run, you can't hide, fuck your feelings, wreck your pride. That's real shit, all jokes aside. You bit off more than you could chew. That's not on me, boo, that's all you. I stand alone, don't need a set, break you off, no regrets. I know you ain't ready yet, everybody taking bets. The smart bet is in me, cause I'll serve you up roasted. Burns third degree, I've been savage since fucking birth. Talking about I roast you in the middle earth. All that bitch trying to chase her youth. Mad at me cause I told the truth. You can't run from that. No matter what you do, I wasn't crying. The recordings over a cartoon. That was you. That man didn't want you, and it's plain to see. You stepped in big shit fucking with me. So, Melanie Jones, leave it alone. Knick-knack, paddywhack, throw that bitch a bone. You a stalking ass bitch and it's plain to see. You stuck in the past and you stuck on me. Talk about I made it off your back. The numbers don't lie, baby, running stats. You talk all that shit, but my people remain. I still live rent-free in your brain. Why I need a wrench for a filling channel from the same bitch begging me to pee on the panel. You're behind the screen, so you wanna act bold. Square up with Shelly, baby, you will get knocked out cold. I'll beat you at every game you try to play. Better get down, I'm better than pray. I'll beat you with these, even on my worst day. You started this shit, and now you won't quit. Better buckle up, baby, you can take these hits. You can act like a man, but I won't treat you like one. You ain't shit to me, little fellas, but I'll call you my son. Someone stick a fork in this bitch, she done. Never stand up and fight, she quick to run. Sleepy late, try to fight for you. What for? Cause you know fucking with me only leads to war. Neither of you basic bitches dare come to my door. Your song whack, just like you. When I holler out, jelly bitches like you. Move that jelly bounce back no matter what you do. Submission motherfucker, tap out, you lose. Ain't Brooklyn gonna save you when you meet a bitch like me. You think you gonna eat off my name for free? Your girl couldn't save you if you took it to the street. I'm taking fucking chunks, bitch, to the white meat. Now this is how you put it on a motherfucking beat. You need to sit down, have several seats. You like kicking in the head, that's on repeat. Well, hello, motherfucker, call me Happy Feet. I'm Elvira, but who asked for them roots? Multiple times I started telling the truth. I don't gotta go long, cause my shit is strong. I'ma put you in your place right where you belong. Lion ass bitch coming for the whole sector. Mad cause this little white girl just rickety
Played all the way through.
Melanie Jones, leave it alone. Patty back on that bitch you own. You a stalking ass bitch, it's plain to see. You stuck in the past and you stuck on me. Talk about Talk about I made it off your back. The numbers don't lie, baby, run into stats. You talk all that shit, but my people remain. I still live rent-free in your brain. Why I need a wrench for a failing channel from the same bitch begging me to be on the panel. You're behind the screen, so you wanna act bold. Square up the telly begging you are getting knocked out cold. I'll beat you with X game. Try to play, bring it down, begging me and pray. I'll beat you with ease, even on my worst day. You started this shit and now you won't quit. Better buckle up, baby, you can't take these hits. You act like a man, but I'ma treat you like one. You ain't shit to me. Fellas, but I call you my son. So much for the fork in his bitch, she's done. If I stand up and fight, she quit to run. Sneaky link, try to fight for you, what for? What for? Cause you know fucking with me only leads to war.
No, you
Go.
turned it off. I said don't turn it off.
Bro, what story, Jed, bro? You had that little pigeon faggot calling up here again, did you, today?
He took your part out when he turned it off, T.Y. I was trying to show your part at the end.
Wait, that wasn't the end of it, no? That wasn't the end of it?
It was the end of it, but there's a part at the end that T.Y.'s on.
All right. Yeah,
Just
just a new song or something, yeah?
Yeah, it's just part of it. You still missed it, but I love you, Jed.
Yeah, Jed always miss. He getting older, bro. He's losing it. I'll just fuck one. Yeah. What's up, Ted?
Get more
What's up, T.Y.? How you keeping,
What's
bro?
up, bro? Oh man, you know, man.
Listen, let me
Another
get
day.
something out. Let me get something out there again. Listen, guys, Jelly does. I'm going to put this up there one more time, so everyone sees what I'm talking about. If you want Jelly to do a song for you, you got to hit her up on this email. All right, and then if you want her, you got to give her some. You got, hey, that takes time, so you got to give her something for her troubles. So there's her Cash App right there, scrolling on the bottom. If you want, just please don't have her do a diss song on me.
Yeah, show sis some
Please
love, man.
don't accept any money for a diss song from me, Jelly. Please.
Yeah, man, she absolutely bodied Pigeon, bro.
I know.
But I'm gonna drop off and let you guys talk. I knew Morpheus would like that one, and I thought Eric might like it. And no, it wasn't trying to pop off no diss on your channel. I just think that they would like that song.
No, let me say this while you're here. All right, that's content. You took the time to write a song. All right, now. Granted, it's a diss song, but it's a fucking song. Okay, that's actual content. All right. If people are gonna bitch at me because I played it, well, then you can get mad at me for playing the song. That's fine, But I'm not saying, oh, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
It's talent. It's talent. It's content. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. All right. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, no. I'm not gonna. It's talent. So I'm gonna play content. Content is content. Now, being weaponized is completely different. Don't do that.
That's what I was trying to make sure you knew I wasn't trying to do.
Yeah, no, and I get
Why
it.
did Jelly make that diss song one with Jed or insubordinate one?
No, Melissa did that one. The girl that I had with me for hurricane season, she stayed here all of hurricane season, and she wrote that for me because she heard what was going on. All that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I was surprised because it was a pretty good song. I was like thinking you might need a few weeks to think of a song like that, but it came out fairly fast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She did it in a day, man. She did it in like a couple hours.
Yeah, bro. It just came out of nowhere, bro. I was surprised when I saw that one.
Yeah. So how you doing? Technique, man?
I'm doing good, bro. Hope you're keeping good as well, Jed.
When are you gonna stop making the fucking comment? What is it? The scooter? Why?
Ah, that's just an old nickname, bro.
That's his thing with you, man. That's his thing with you, electric scooter, bro. That's y'all's thing, man. That's his thing.
No, it's
You
funny.
know he ain't gonna stop saying
Yeah,
that,
'cause
man.
you seen the meme I sent you of the fella on the scooter, didn't you?
Well, I tell you what, I might be using a scooter by next year, man. If I don't fucking check, I've been losing.
Ah, you
weight.
won't, bro. Ah, you won't have to, bro.
No, I've been losing the weight. I am now down to 292.8. I was before I went on the cruise, I was at 298. Now I'm at 292. I'm steadily losing the weight. I'm really happy with my progress.
Oh yeah, you're getting there slowly but surely,
That's
Jed.
good, Jared. That's good, man. Keep going with it, bro. Don't stop, man.
Yeah, mind you, 2 years ago, I was at 397.
Jesus,
Wow.
397. So you're down 100 pounds. Damn, that's good going, Jed.
Let's go. Keep going, Jared, bro.
I'm looking for the goal of 250. I know that's still big for my size because I'm only 5'5.5", but 250 is the lightest I've ever been as an adult. And I just want to get to that. If I can get to that, I'll be fucking happy. If I get further than that, I'll be even happier.
You
But
will, bro. You will. It's a long, it's a marathon.
Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
so so I wanted to let one more time. I wanted to tell everybody, and I know you guys already know this, but I wanted to tell everybody. Today's stream was dedicated to Rafael Oliveras, this gentleman right here that's on my screen. Unfortunately, he was taken from us while I was on the way back from my vacation.
Yeah.
And you guys in the YTBC, and you guys in the T sector, you came through with almost a couple $1,000. And again, I can't say it enough. I want to thank y'all for helping somebody, a family you didn't even know. A family you didn't even know that had any idea about, and you guys came through and helped with a very decent funeral and burial arrangement. So I want to thank all of you for saying goodbye to Raphael in a good manner. So again, thank you all for helping out. That meant the world to me.
100%. Rest in peace, bro. You know what I mean?
20-something years old, man. Boy,
26, man. 26. You don't.
God, man. Yeah, man. It's sad, bro.
Tragic, bro. 26. He's still fucking young, like.
Yeah, man. He was playing video games, and he was, the last time I saw him, he was just trying to make himself better, getting a job. The last time I saw him, he was here on this computer, looking at this screen. I still got his email address and stuff like that, get email letters from the jobs that he was looking for, and it breaks my heart that, one piece of paperwork could have kept him alive. If all he had was his fucking birth certificate, he would be alive right now, possibly just working.
How would that have kept him alive? I'm trying to remember what you told me. How he died.
Well, how it happened is that he went to a CVS up on the other side of Albuquerque, on the east side of Albuquerque. And from what I understand, he went by the camera right outside the CVS going like towards the KFC. So it went out of the camera's sight, and there was two guys that were sitting in the camera's sight, and then they all of a sudden out of nowhere rushed towards the way he was walking, and they found him they found him dead with a bunch of defensive wounds, and he had a knife through his neck. Just through his neck.
So he was murdered then, was he, Jed?
Yes.
So that's crazy.
So, okay, from the smart person I am, okay, then it did basically,
It
You
happened at
can't make
night.
me believe that somebody was actually following him and waiting for him right there to murder him, or this was just random.
I
There's no
personally,
way.
I personally think that he was set up. Yeah, I think he was following,
Yes,
and
that's what I believe.
and
Yeah, exactly.
I think he was so young, and he was a fit kid. It had to be 3 or 4 people.
But it don't look. I can look at him, bro, and I know it looks deceiving. He don't look like he in no gang type shit. He ain't in no.
No, he
He
wasn't.
look like a good kid. So who the hell would want to just murder him? Like, I'm just looking at him like,
That's just it. He was a good kid. He was a good kid.
You have
and
to
they don't
remember,
got. They
there's
don't.
bad people out there, bro.
Yeah, I
There is
know
bad
this.
people.
I know this. Trust
Yeah.
me. I know, man. It just don't seem like damn. Right outside of a CVS, bro. Who does that, man?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's bad
Hopefully,
people everywhere,
hopefully
but
his killers get caught anyway.
yeah. Do they even got anything on it, Jet? From your understanding, do they got any
The
leads
police
or anything?
the police took the camera footage, and I just all I want pictures of the 2 people that were on that camera.
You had to have been set up, bro. You're telling me you're walking by seeing two couple people just gonna randomly just say to themselves, "Well, let's kill this guy." Not saying there ain't sick people out there, bro, but come on, man, that ain't adding up. Like,
It sounds like a setup to me. It sounds like a proper
yeah,
setup.
I'm street smart. I already know. There's no way that was random, bro. You can't make me believe that shit, man. That guy looks like a good kid, bro. He don't. I mean, even if it was a setup, like I mean, I'm sure you
All right,
can.
Jelly, thank you for hanging out up here. Jelly, thank you for
Yeah, thank you, sis.
Peace, Jelly.
But yeah, it's a sore point. And
That's
Katie,
cold, bro.
anytime I mention it, Katie cries. So I'm glad Katie's in bed right now. You know,
And he was stabbed.
dude, he was stabbed multiple times. I mean, dude, they stabbed him in his fucking face. You know,
And how did you know this?
Piece of shit people out here.
Jed, how did you know this kid? Were you close with him or what?
Yeah. He was staying with Kim. You guys met Kim for my birthday party. Remember when I had my birthday party? He was here for the birthday party too. God,
when I was talking to old girl and talking shit, and we was all fucking with each other.
Kim, he was staying with her.
He was over there.
Yeah, he was here with me for my birthday party with Kim and Kim's daughter and her daughter's boyfriend and my brother D. You know, everybody that was here, he was one of them that were here for my birthday party. And, you know, he was staying across the street with Kim. She was helping him out, trying, he said that he could stay there until he gets a job and gets on his feet and stuff. And he was looking for work, and he would come here on my computer and look for work. The week before I left, he was here. The last time I saw him, he was here on my computer looking for work, and he had a job lined up with Lowe's. I don't know if you know what Lowe's is like. Home Depot.
Yeah, I know what Lowe's is. We got Lowe's out here, man, in Texas. Yeah, I know what Lowe's is.
So he had all he needed was his fucking birth certificate. That's all he needed. That's the last bit of paperwork he needed, and he couldn't get it. You know, and this is one of the reasons why I said, don't let petty shit, mess your thoughts up. Don't let petty shit get between you and people you care about, because the person that had his fucking birth certificate was being petty and didn't let him have it. And now he's gone. And now that person has to deal with, he could have been alive if they would have just gave him the fucking birth certificate.
I'm confused because you're saying if he would have had that, he wouldn't have been over there walking by this.
He wouldn't, because I'm not in Albuquerque. I am in Los Lunas. I'm in one of the suburbs of Albuquerque. And he would have still been staying here with Kim and me and Katie. He would have been in this area. He wouldn't have been in Albuquerque. He was in Albuquerque trying to get his paperwork.
Yeah, that's man.
And yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow, Jed. All I can say, bro, is keep your head up, you know.
Yeah,
that's why I check, bro. Why people
This is what I
That's
said.
exactly why, bro. I want to be why, even though I'm a fed and I can't. Why I be want to carry my guns everywhere I go, and that's what they do out here in Texas. Because it's people like this, bro. You never know all these motherfuckers who's gonna run up on you, bro. That's why a lot of us we want to blow their fucking head off, bro.
I'm
Because
100%
you go up to
confident.
people and you sit here and do them like this, bro. Sit here and murder some guy like this. They can tell by looking at him he's a good dude, bro. And they sit there and do all that shit to him, bro. And
I'm
that's what I tell you,
100%
man. These
confident
people,
that
bro,
he
ain't got no heart out here, bro.
honestly, Ty, I'm 100% confident he wouldn't have been up there if he would have been down. If he would
I
have.
believe you too. I believe he wouldn't have been either. I know exactly what you're saying now. Yeah. How motherfuckers can just walk up to somebody and stab a motherfucker in the face and do all this shit. You can't make me believe this dude did something to one bro to like, bro, these dudes, man. These people out here, man. I'm telling you, bro.
All he did was smoke pot, play video games, and wanted to get a job. That was it. That was it, man. And he's
Fucked
gone.
up, man.
And he's fucking gone.
26 years old, bro. Fuck, man.
He had his whole life ahead of him. That's why it's so sad, you know.
It is. It is. And I hate to hear shit like that, you know?
He probably would have, if he kept trying, he probably would have got that job he was looking for as well, because you know the work is there, you know.
Yeah, it was there. He had the job. He had the fucking job. All he needed was one fucking piece of paperwork. And because somebody was being petty, he didn't get the paperwork, and he was in a part of town that he shouldn't have fucking been in.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't
Yeah,
have
but
been.
that's like saying, bro. Okay, look, man. Look, man. I'm street smart to the fullest, man. You're making me believe he's on one side of town and he's walking through a CBS. So if this wasn't random, then we're basically two saying that. First of all, you don't even know that this guy even had people that would want to do something like this to him. So you're telling me they just happened to have been watching him all this time from morning till wherever the case may be, and they were just following him all the way to this spot away from at a CBS and just murdered this.
No,
This just sounds kind of fishy,
no,
man.
what I think happened is that the two guys that because it looked like they ran towards where he was in the direction he was heading, right? What I think happened is an altercation happened between him and somebody else, and those two guys were with the somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like. Yeah, I already know it was that type. I'm just saying is like,
because
I know it can't be complete strangers, bro.
He
had
all kinds of defensive wounds on his arms. His arms his arms were all cut up.
His murder kind of seemed like it was personal, so that's why I believe he was set. Or the people that did it knew him, bro. You know, sometimes you just at the wrong place and you run into your ops out here, bro. At some point in time, but he just don't portray me. You know, even though looks be, he just don't portray me like people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what would make these people that he socialized with, those type of people. He don't portray me to be to socialize with these type of people, and especially that would want to just fucking overkill him like that, just do him that bad. Like it just, you know.
It was
because you can tell this was personal, because it's not like he walked past someone on the street and said something to him and he blew his head off, which can happen. It was the fact that it wasn't even with a gun; it was with a knife. That makes me think it was definitely personal, bro.
It was definitely personal. Exactly, Tech. I already know. Yeah. Yeah. That's just like me and you walking, Tech, and then there's 2-3 dudes there, bro. Let's just say it ain't, and then okay, we obviously somehow, I don't know why words are gonna get said, but it always comes, and then okay, he mouthed out to one. I'm like, man, what? You know what I mean? Say, bro, go about your business, bro, and woo. And then all of a sudden they just come over here, bro, just. You know what I mean? Stabbing us up or trying to stab us. I mean,
it just reminded me,
yeah, bro.
It reminded me, you know, something almost exactly the same thing happened to me. If it wasn't for a little 5-foot nutting white girl, I would be dead now. The same thing happened to me. And I feel like you do. I feel it was personal because I got jumped in front of my house. I lived on the east side of Albuquerque again, like he was at.
Yeah.
Right in front of my house, right? and I got surrounded by these 4 dudes, and I knew them previously. I threw them out of a party that I was having at my house. Me and my brother personally threw them out because they were getting rowdy. So we threw them out. So they were going to get even with me, and if it wasn't for my neighbor, I would be dead. I had all kinds of defensive wounds on my arms. He got me in the stomach, and then he cut me in the face. He cut me in the eye. I got stabbed in the left eye. So it's like I can see it. I can see that happening to him. So
don't get it twisted. And don't get it twisted, Jed. My bad. But don't get it twisted. Now, there is a possibility though, which I don't believe, but there is a possibility the motherfuckers kill you all the time. That'll be random. All of us, we could be watching by, bro, and then because you just got them type of motherfuckers out there that love to talk shit and start shit. I've been through that a million times, and you walk, yeah, man, look at this motherfucking, but woo woo woo, and then I say something, and then all of a sudden somebody dies. Yeah, that happens all the time. That could be but the way it was done, yeah, I believe it was somebody that knew him, but there are shots where it should be random too, bro, because you just got these type of motherfuckers out here that. It's just evil, man. It's just evil, bro. Yeah. It's an evil world we living in, bro. Yeah. At any time it can pop off, bro. And if you ain't got nothing to protect yourself, you know what I mean? It's nobody's fighting fair. Obviously, you see him stand up. So, I mean, damn, bro, if you had that much beef, it had to have been so personal. Why didn't you just whoop his ass? I mean, if it's a couple of y'all, why didn't y'all just? That's why I say, bro, these dudes are punks out here, bro. Like, what was the point of stabbing this kid up, taking his life, bro? He couldn't have done nothing that bad to you, bro. I'm looking at this dude like, what? What could he have possibly done? Straight up, they murdered him like he murdered one of their people or something.
This guy wouldn't hurt a fly.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at him, and I know Lee could be deceiving, but he looked like a good kid, bro. That's fucked up, bro. That shit be pissing me off, bro. And they wonder why out here in Texas, why everybody keeps a gun, bro. But I can't hold the gun. I want to go to prison.
And there's probably no fingerprints on that knife, so it must have been planned. Like if you left the knife in him with no fingerprints on it, they must have had gloves on, the whole shebang. They must have been ready, suited and booted. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Here's a better picture of him. I'll show you this here. This is him.
Yeah, let me see an up close picture. It's hard to see. I can see a little bit in that one picture.
This is him right here. Let me see if I can get this picture to come in closer.
So zoom in on it with your thing, Jed. Zoom your page in.
Let me see if I can do that.
Is that his friends in his page?
Yeah, the one right in the middle, that's him. But let me see if I can zoom in.
Yeah, he got a lot of females on his stuff. He can already, he on his point. He got some.
That's him right there. He was a good kid, man.
Where, Jed, on top?
Right here in the middle, with the dark hair. Right here in the middle, the one they're all smiling.
Oh yeah, in the picture, yeah, man. I can look at him and tell, bro. Motherfucker he ain't no gangbanger, bro. He ain't no piece of shit, man. I can see through him, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. You kill a kid like that, bro? Fucking punk motherfuckers, man.
What's up?
Yeah, man, that's actually a disgrace, bro. But that's America for you, bro. People get killed in America every day, bro.
What's up, Eric? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Eric, what's up, Eric?
Hey, what's up? TY, Retro Jet, the chat, everybody else. What's up? I just want to say hi and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll be listening to y'all and stuff for a while. Shit.
No problem, man. We just talk about my friend that was unfortunately taken from us recently.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you a story too, shit. Like every time I get off of work too, and shit, I like to stop by at this gas station and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what's gonna happen, bro. And shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of shit, bro. I seen a lot of shit at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? And my wife, she like, man, just come home and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stopping late night at those gas stations, because you never know a crazy motherfucker just pull up on you and shit. And it is true. It's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what's gonna happen and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
it could be
Yeah,
random.
man. Yeah, 100%. Them gas stations.
Mm.
Yeah, Eric. She telling you right, bro. You know, especially you out here in Houston, so you already know. Well, man, you go home, man. You don't even stop there. I be getting caught up too and stopping there. 3,
Mm.
4 motherfuckers get out the car, start mad dogging
Yeah,
and this and that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Like
I've been through it one time or two, and you know, with me being a felon, I got to keep my gun, a couple pistols I got at the house, bro, because I'm scared of catching a pistol gauge too. But then at the same time, I'm like, bro, one time I had it on me, bro, and then I keep seeing a mad dogging, bro, and they were like, yeah, nigga, what you looking at? I clap that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm looking now, nigga, what's up? You know what I mean? Oh, nah, we good. Yeah, I know you good, motherfucker. You looking for it, huh? I said, say, bro, just go on about your business and let me go on about my business, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, sometimes but bro, I don't be looking for this shit, bro. You think I want to
yeah,
die? You think I want
yeah.
to? I don't show how hard. I don't do that shit, bro. Whatever
Mhm.
people got objective of what I am on or anything, bro. Like, bro, just leave me the fuck alone. But some people look for this shit, bro. They look for it, bro. And it's just it's fucked up how people got this evil in it, bro. Don't nobody want to go to the store and lose their life. Nobody's going to the corner store, bro, and not want to come home to their family, bro. Not come
Yeah.
home to their kids, not come home to their wife, bro. But you got these punks out here, bro, that want to sit here, bro, and act like they fucking tough, bro. Now, what would have done if I would have just sprayed if I would have just popped all 4 of them? Now I'm going to prison.
You
But
catch
you think them laws would have showed up with my record, bro, and said, okay, and you got 4 people dead. What are they gonna say, bro? I mean, they should have common sense. Well, there's 4 of them, bro. Obviously, they were finna do something to me. That's why I popped. What do you think? I just got out the car and just started popping them for no reason? But then they're gonna send me to prison. I guarantee you, they're gonna take me to jail, bro. And now I got to fight the case. It's gonna probably sit in the county for a year or 2 fighting this. That's why I try to stay away from the situation. But she's telling you right, bro. Sometimes even if you want to go to the store, don't go to the store, Eric. Go home, bro.
Like it was so like you don't want to catch a case and shit, like you said and stuff. You
Yeah.
the one, you know what I'm saying, pull out the heat and shit and stuff, and like and the cops gonna be knocking on your door. Hey, why you killed the 3 dudes and shit at the store? And shit. Well, bro, shit, you know what I'm saying? They try to rob me and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You got camera, you got camera footage right there and shit, dog. I'm a law buying citizen. I pay my taxes, bro. I
yeah.
shot this motherfuckers up because they're trying to rob me and shit. Look at the footage and shit, bro.
Look at the
What the
fucking
fuck?
footage, bro. What I'm supposed to do? But then they're gonna say, well, you weren't supposed to have a gun because you're a felon, and that's where that's gonna be their leeway. Just
Mhm.
to fucking. That's what I'm saying. When you're a felon, we can't even defend ourselves because
Mhm.
we can't even have a pistol. So
Yeah.
that's what I always say, Eric. Like, then what am I? Then how are we supposed? So basically, other people that don't got felons can protect themselves. That's what you're saying. But I can't protect myself because of something that I've already paid my crimes for out here, and I've been out here for a long time. So
Facts.
what's the difference, bro? That's why I tell you, bro. You can't win. I mean,
The
bro,
system
it's
is
fucked
broken.
up.
The system's
Yeah,
fucked up. The system's broken and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Too many times and shit. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker pull up to me and shit, bro. And the time I want to pull out something and shit, so yeah, I'll have the right and shit to defend myself. And then you gonna take me and shit, bro? Fuck that and shit. I'm gonna blast and shit, bro. I'm tired of this shit, dog. I'm
I
tired of this
know.
shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm a blast, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What they say, Eric, is better be judged by 12.
Mhm.
Better be
Yeah.
judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Motherfucking, I'm working my all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't come home and shit to stop at a gas station, working my ass off all night and shit. A Christian motherfucker pull up to me and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else you expect me to do and shit, bro? Fuck that shit, dog. I'm gonna blast back and shit, dog.
I
well,
know.
ever since this happened, right? Since we got back
Yeah.
and we put Raphael in the ground. Ever since then, I haven't been feeling right. So now, I got guns, right? But now I keep one in the car.
Well, yeah.
Now I feel like I got to keep one in the car just to protect my wife. You
We're
know?
in Texas. They're in Texas shit, brother. You can walk in Walmart.
Everybody got a gun out here. Tell them, Eric. Wild, wild west, bro.
You can walk in Walmart with a fucking gun and shit, though, and shit. You know what I'm saying? In Texas, though, you know what I'm saying?
And let us walk around in there. Let some of us, the way we look, walk in there with a gun. We're going straight to jail, probably for armed robbery. They're gonna say we tried to rob the store just because we're a felon. Because we can't carry no guns. It's just that simple. You just can't. So it's a scary situation because I'm like, damn, bro, I don't want to walk around with a pistol.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to walk around without a pistol. So what am I supposed to? Because as soon as they stop me and they get a gun, I'm going back to prison. So damn if I do, damn if I don't.
Yeah. And if it's sorry or dude, rest in peace. No.
I know, man. That's sad, bro.
You know, you had the store and then some dude like stabbed him and stuff. You know, it's kind of
walking past the CVS, bro, like outside the can, like, bro, fuck, man. You just stab a guy up, bro. Like, that shit, man.
Yeah, though.
I gotta put my dog outside. Give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Eric, you going to G-Town?
Yeah, G-Town got that bike show, the Harleys and stuff and shit.
Yeah. Hey, be careful out there too, Eric, bro.
Yeah, last year there was a shootout. I heard.
I know that's why I don't go. No, that's why, bro. Getting older, I stay out the club. I stay out. You know, I know you younger, bro, but man, just be careful, bro.
No, I didn't.
It's the type of world we live in, bro. It's like, motherfucker, you get up, and I know this, bro, because I used to be in and out the club. I used to go to G-Town. But it seems like everywhere you go, something pop off, bro. That's why I don't be out like that no more, bro. Because it sucks, bro, that you can't do what you wanted to. But this is the world we live in, bro.
Yeah.
So just be careful, my G.
I heard about that shootout last year and shit and stuff.
All right, Technique. Thank you for coming up here, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Tech.
Yeah, listen, guys, I'm gonna call it. I'm at 3 hours. You know, I don't usually do this long. I stayed longer just for you, TY.
Nah.
But I'm gonna close it down now.
It was good, bro.
I'm gonna say what I normally say. First of all, do you guys got anything you want to get off your chest before I shut her down? TY, you want to go? You want to say something?
Nah, let Eric go. Nah, I'm good.
Eric, you got anything you want to say? Anything you want? Any message you want to put out there? You know,
yeah, stay safe, you know, stay strapped and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, like, just keep it to yourself and stuff, and let's just watch boxing and stuff, you know, let's keep it boxing and stuff.
There you go, boxing.
There you go.
Boxing's life and shit, though, you know what I'm saying? I love baseball myself and shit. Let's go Dodgers, let's go Yankees, and you know what I'm saying, Astros and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it sports. It makes the world go round and shit, no? I mean, you know what I'm saying? All right, peace out.
All right, baby. All right, Jet. All right, love y'all, boy, man. Y'all be good.
Guys, I'm going to say what I normally say. Listen, if you get the opportunity, please, guys, try to help somebody less fortunate than you if you can. Sometimes it's just lending an ear. Sometimes it's a pat on the back, or sometimes it might be monetary. But if you can, try to help somebody out, especially now. It's getting close to that season.
Already.
Cold and stuff like that. So try to help somebody out. Anyway, other than that, guys, much.
Oh, my bad, Jed. Let me shout out to the chat, bro. Everybody in the chat, Don, you know, everybody, Deadly people on here. Thanks for supporting, man. Because without y'all, like y'all know, we wouldn't have no channels, bro. So, yeah, shout out to y'all. And peace to everybody, man. Just watch yourself when you out here, bro. That's all I keep telling everybody, bro. Be prepared, man. Because we're living in them days, man. You know, be careful too, Eric, this weekend, bro. You know how it is. You know how motherfuckers is out here, bro, in Texas. And just, hey, if you can get away from the situation, get away from that shit. Don't let your pride get you killed, bro, either, bro. You know, if you see something, bro, and you see it don't look right, bro, get away from it, man.
Yeah, just turn around.
Yeah, just turn around, bro. Ain't no, pride will get you killed, bro. You know, even if motherfuckers talk shit, and you see they got a bunch of people with them, bro, and they got more than you, and you don't know what they got in the cup, bro, just walk away, bro. Let them talk. Just be like, yeah, you got it. You know what I mean? Because it ain't worth it, bro. It's not. Now, when you got to defend yourself, yeah, air their ass out, bro. You know, I ain't gonna never tell motherfucker not to defend himself, but yeah, man, just be careful, my G. And Electro, much love, bro, like always, man.
Brother.
And R.I.P., man, to your brother, bro. May he rest in peace, man.
I appreciate that. All right, good night, everybody.
All right, man.